Hello, welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast for literally the biggest international England game we're going to see on this channel for a while, I think. And obviously, unless we go through, and then it's even bigger on Sunday, obviously. England versus Denmark, live from Wembley as well. You see, I'm already joined by Richard, Warren, and Gary will be on their way soon. I'm a bit, I'm a bit more stoked than what I was earlier on today with the news of Saka, Andrew. But what about yourself?
Yeah, definitely. It's great to see him back. Well, he deserves to be back, doesn't he? Let's face it, he would have played in the last game, I'm sure, if he hadn't picked up that little knock. So his performances deserve it. He's more of a defensive-minded player as well as an attacking player over and above Jadon Sancho, so he can track back and help the defence a lot easier. So he fully deserves his place, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, 100%. And I said 90, but the fact that he's 19 years old, he's been a pretty much permanent fixture of the squad. He didn't start straight away. Obviously, he was used as a sub led in, and then from the knockouts, apart from obviously the last games you mentioned, he's been a big key figure in how well we've done in this tournament so far.
Exactly.
And as I said, because he's so mobile and because of what he had to do at Arsenal, being a left back, left wing back, right fucking wing back, this, that, and the other, it's benefited him. He's with Southgate because that's really what Gareth wants. Someone wants to get a graft.
100%. And let's face it. I mean, he came in. I can't remember the main actual reason he came in to the team when he did, but as soon as he
I
did
think
do
because it was
that,
Foden wasn't working, was it?
that's right. Yes, exactly. Of course. So he took his chance, and that's what you've got to do as a footballer, isn't it? As soon as you get that chance, you take it. And I've always said, and you probably know this as well from, you know, as long as you've known me, I've been a full advocate of if you're good enough, you're old enough, and I firmly believe that. So that's what, I'm not going to go down the William Saliba route about getting a chance.
No, it's not like that's a whole other conversation.
It's a whole other conversation. But he came into the team, took that chance, and he's become a pivotal part of the squad and the starting 11. So long may that continue. I just hope that he gets through it unscathed and touch wood that if we get through this game, which isn't going to be a walk in the park, let's face it. But if he does, then he'll take his place in the starting 11 on Sunday as well.
Yeah, exactly. Once that's headphones sorted, and the others come in. Exactly, it's like you said, and you just touched it now. Unlike the media, we are actually level-headed here. We actually accept this ain't gonna be an easy game. The media running home, we're basically the final already.
Like, no. One of the players of the tournament for me. He's been absolutely outstanding. His goals have been incredible. And they've just got an extremely good team ethic, haven't they? I wouldn't say they're similar to England, because I think England have got a lot more higher profile players than they have. But
I think because the Ericsson situation sort of helped and sort of brought them together.
Yeah, it has.
The whole UEFA forcing them to play.
It's still a little bit unfair on them as a team as a whole, really. Just giving them that to say that's why they've got this.
No, but no, what I'm saying is that we've seen in years gone by, but for Arsenal, for example, when Eduardo had his, I know it's different because of the circumstances and all that, but mentally that could have completely done them over for the rest of that group stage. They actually, and you know what? Even though obviously first when they did finish off that game,
it certainly didn't galvanise Arsenal, did it? But we had
no.
Perhaps in the rest of that particular match, yeah, but not for the rest of the season.
Yeah, but the following game they played Belgium. They played Belgium off the park. They lost, but they played them off the park. And then even in the third game, everything was against them. They had to hope results went their way, and they just did what they had to do. And then since the knockouts, it's just been consistently good enough. Basically, the battered Wales are the far better team against Wales. They took their chances against Czech Republic and done what Italy had done in the sense of they saw the game out. And this is why I'm not getting carried away with this. I want us to get through. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not getting carried away.
It's the same when you think about the England team. I was staggered really. I'm 47 years old, and I think the last game that England played and against Germany are the most composed England performances that I've ever seen in my entire life.
Mm.
I was not nervous in the slightest, and I can't get though to the point where I'm calm about this match because it's still England and anything can happen. And if
Oh,
they get through
exactly.
this game and manage it perfectly, like we did in the last couple of games, and hardly
Mm.
ever, give away any chances, we're just composed on the ball. If we do that again today, I'm going to be absolutely flabbergasted, if I'm completely honest, because I'm not saying we won't do that, and there's
Mm.
no reason for me to doubt that, but we're England and we never do that. And we saw
Mm.
what happened in 2018 when we went a goal up and we just sat back and we ended up
Yeah.
losing the game, as we all know. But if we can do that again, it will just be so exciting. It would be unbelievable. I'm just still nervous about us being able to do that at the moment, and that's all. Because
But,
history has told us not to take this for granted in the slightest.
oh, exactly. And as you said, 2018 is the most recent one. We got to semi-final. As you said, went 1-0 up. And he just tactically, he sort of panicked, I think, Gareth, and he just sort of wanted to defend that 1-0 lead at all costs. And he took, as we all know, he took all these attackers off for defensive-minded players. We ended up shipping 2 goals. And then we had nothing to come back with.
I mean, if we can do a similar sort of composed performance today, I'm going to be the first person to hold my hands up and eat a massive plate of humble pie, and and say I was wrong about Gareth Southgate. At the moment, I'm not at that stage, but he has impressed
Mm.
me an awful lot. I mean, as a statesman, as a representative of this country, and the way he composes himself in front of the media, and his views on everything, not just in football, outside of football as well. And he's absolutely immaculate.
Mm.
I cannot fault the guy as far as that's concerned. And the way that he's managing the team and adapting to each individual opponent throughout this tournament is making me eat my words completely. And I'm always
Mm.
happy to do
Same.
that. I'm wrong. I just really hope we can do it again today. I really do. It'd be amazing. Absolutely amazing. I
Mm.
was just staggered in that last game. How we were popping the ball about against Ukraine like it was
Mm.
a training match at times.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable. And I mean, they're not definitely not the strongest team in the tournament, put it that way. And they scraped through as the worst placed, third place team. They're very, very lucky to get through
Mm.
Ukraine. But at the end of the day, they've still got some good, really good players, but they just shut them down completely. They showed nothing to Ukraine, did they? It was
No,
unbelievable.
yeah, as you said, I was expecting certain players we know from West Ham and Premier League in general, and it just didn't show. And they just gave it all the talk, and then literally fell away and went into the shells. As soon as we got that early goal, that was it. It was game, it was sort of game over. And as you said, the way we sort of dictated us to dictate the game in the end was I haven't seen it for a while, and that gives me
No,
some confidence again. But I'm not getting ahead of myself. But it's maybe the the heartache of 2018 in Russia. Maybe Southgate learned from that, and now he's using his experience with that for this. He's not. He's obviously hence why in the group stages we weren't exactly breaking down the group stage, was we? Even though it wasn't the hardest, we sort of got our way. We got through. We won the group, but it wasn't like we pushed them all to the side and won comfortably 3-4-0. Except basically, is what I'm trying to say.
but the thing is, it's like,
We've built ourselves into the tournament. Is what I'm trying.
yeah,
Basically,
it's
what
the
I'm getting
best
at.
we can do, isn't it? That is the
Yeah.
best way to go. And all the best teams that have won tournaments have done that in the past. Like Portugal, a great example of that. And
Mm.
if we can hit our form and peak just at the right time, as we seem to be doing, then fantastic. But
Mm.
I'll tell you what, we're playing like a club side, which is it's unbelievable. It's so good. And whenever we drop players into the team as a sub, they just the whole team performance doesn't drop at all. They all
Mm.
just get on with it and they carry on as they were. It's been it's like something like I said, it's never seen
Mm.
before in my entire lifetime.
Mm.
Just quite incredible, really. And I'm talking about um, Italia 90, Euro 96. All of these tournaments have been in so far, and we've done well in 2018. I
Mm.
haven't had this confidence and I haven't seen the team play this confident. As if they've shut everything out, like there's no media intrusion whatsoever. They're not taking anything on board. They're just going out there and playing the game. And I've never felt that in my life. So I hope that continues.
A few people said in the chat saying your mic's a bit too far away from you, but they can barely hear you.
Sorry.
That's what they're saying in the chat. But whilst you're sorting that out, it's like years going back about the early 2000s under Sven-Göran Eriksson, you could tell there was egos beyond the international side of things. So when they all came together, the Chelsea players, the United players, the Arsenal players, all these big egos, and they wouldn't gel. They would not come together because they had such big egos at their club level against the rivalry wise. They couldn't put it to the side and come together as one. It's against Southgate. Hats off to him. He seemed to have done that. When you consider you've got one of the best strikers in the world. I hate to say it, but he is in Harry Kane. Got Sterling, a multiple Premier League winning player there. Champions League winners in Reece James, recently Mason Mount and Ben Chilwell. So their egos are going to be out, but especially the Chelsea players I just mentioned. Their egos will be at an ultimate high at the moment. He's managing to bring them down to earth and say, no, we're all as one. We play as one. There's no, I'm better than you, you're better this, that, and the other. We're all on the same level. End of. If you think different, you know where the door is.
Exactly. And I heard, can someone just say whether that's any better? My voice. But I heard a podcast today where they interviewed Steve Holland, the assistant manager of England. And he was really good. I mean, it's lovely to hear him. I've never heard him speak before. I don't think so anyway. But he spoke so well about the behind the scenes, what's going on. And he said his players of the tournament so far was Connor Cody. And he explained the reason why, how immaculate he's been behind the scenes in training, in the dressing room, in acting like a captain at all times throughout the stuff, not worrying about the fact that he hasn't played 1 minute of the tournament so far. He said the same about Ben Chilwell as well, the way that they are all as one, and they're all ready if they needed, but they're not concerned in the slightest that they haven't got on the pitch because they know that their role is equally as important off the pitch as to players that are out there. And that was it's really amazing to hear that. And how often have you heard that sort of thing said about an England squad? No cliques. They're all playing like together. There are no egos, like we said. They are all just happy and absolutely thrilled to be there and privileged to be there. And I think you've got to say that, you know, someone like Bukayo Saka is completely
thriving in that environment.
We know what he's like off the pitch. We know that he's such a lovely kid that everyone. I think I can say that probably all the other supporters, supporters of other teams would also struggle to say a bad word about Bukayo Saka because he's such a lovely kid, well brought up, straight A's in his A levels and everything. He's just polite and just fantastic, unbelievable footballer for his age as well. And the fact that he has come in and he's so grounded and down to earth and just privileged to have been picked and playing for England on this stage and shining while he's doing it as well. You know, that just says, you know, I think you get the feeling that all the squad are like that at the moment. And it's just, I'm still can't quite believe it that we've got an England team that is doing this and behaving like this, performing like this. And I just have to pinch myself, really. I should be so confident about this match tonight, even though Denmark are an excellent team, a really good team. I still find it hard to be fully confident that we're going to go out there and do it again. You know, because like I
History
said,
dictates,
history just showed you that we don't do it. So if we can reach a final, which is obviously the first in my entire life,
yep, same here.
do that. It's just like, I mean, wow, wow. And like I said,
it'll be at Wembley as well.
I will totally apologise to everything I've said about Gareth Southgate in the past. If we can continue to be so composed on the ball, and Do you know what? I don't think I've seen an England player in the last few games. I don't think I've actually seen an England player make a wrong decision when they've on the ball. I think they've always done the good. Sensible thing. Yes, we've had the odd pass back and that, but you're going to get that in international football in a tournament. You're going to get that. Teams don't just go all out because there's a lot to lose, but we've always made the right decision on the ball. It's like we're not wasting the ball like we used to.
Yeah.
Just give away stupid mistakes. I mean, there was that one where
Sterling in Germany.
Sterling in Germany.
Yeah.
Exactly. When he dropped to his knees. But that's the only one I can actually remember. And we got away with that one. But we're not going to get to this stage of a major international tournament whereby the opposition aren't going to get opportunities. That's just not possible. You're not going to not give the opposition one single opportunity in a match. We're going to have those moments of concern, but the way the England team have dealt with those has been quite outstanding. They haven't let the heads drop. They haven't, panicked. They've just got back. There's a lot of leaders on that pitch as well. There's actually a lot of good leaders in the squad, and we're seeing that. I think we really are.
We also got James in the chat just popped in saying England. But it's so. I never thought after all the years of growing up of the disappointment of the teams of the Beckhams, the Gerrards, Rooney coming through, Owen. I never actually thought I'd actually see an England team not just perform this well as we've seen in this tournament, as the tournament goes on, to put micromanage the tournament and sort of grow into it, but get this far. And Pickford, literally, that's another thing. Pickford now has won obviously with a game to spare, has won the Golden Glove. No matter what, he's got the most clean sheets. He can't be caught. 5 clean sheets. We haven't conceded a goal either so far in this tournament. It's
been outstanding. Apart from that one mistake where he rushed out and miskicked
against Ukraine, but the game was done by it. But I think the people would have had work that had a chat with him afterwards, like calm down, relax.
Yeah. I thought he was having a mad 5 minutes then.
Yeah.
Apart from that, he has been outstanding. The saves he's made, he's been commanding. He's been one of the leaders that I mentioned.
Got George in the chat.
Get in there, son. But he's been outstanding. He's been a leader, marshalling that defence incredibly. He's got an 80s hairstyle out of Home and Away. He's been really, really good. So you can't fault anyone really that's been in the team. I'm so nervous about this game and whether we're going to do it. We can play that well again, but we've got virtually a full
house. 60,000.
Yes, great to see, isn't it? I mean, look at that.
Yeah,
I can see it. What a great scene that is to see that again.
Yes, 60,000 capacity. 58,000 of that capacity is England fans. Obviously, 1,000 being the sponsorships and all that, and another 1,000 are the Danish. So could that help the players to get over the line tonight? Or that a bit too much pressure with the amount of numbers there?
I don't know.
Because again, it worked against Germany. Because Germany, that was like pretty much a full house as well, and that was
It can't fail after all this time. Without fans, it can't fail to rouse them even more. It surely can't. I mean, when you see the players, not just of England, but a lot of the players, like Italy last night, when the ball goes out for a corner or something, and they're all going, getting the crowd going and making them louder and louder, and players just feed off that like a vampire feeds off blood. It can't fail to lift them and make them happy that fans are finally back in the stadium. And what great news that is, that the go-ahead's been given to a full house,
full capacity.
Season. Oh, that's amazing, isn't it? I mean, back to normality. It's going to be great. But the teams are just about to come out on my screen. They're in the in the corridor waiting.
I've literally got there's a camera panning around all the fans, Danish fans, England fans, and all that. Nicholas asking in the chat, is the nerves kicking in? They are kicking in more so because obviously, as we've mentioned at the start of the stream, Saka, one of our own, How and Nad, 19 years of age, you're in a major international semi-final, needs a starter. again, I never thought I'd see that. I mean, as a starter, it's brilliant, and I'm so proud of him as an Arsenal man like yourself.
You just want to give him a big hug, don't you? He's that kind of guy. He's just such a lovely kid. I just hope to God doesn't matter at the end of the day, but it'd be so nice to see him score a goal and see the smile on his face because he deserves it.
Oh, imagine the Arsenal Twitter if he scores tonight.
Oh, it'd be
no matter what happens. Oh, mate, another thing that if England went all the way, obviously, I mentioned this quite a few times in the last week or so, that if England won the Euros, Bedell and Skinner will get back together one last time to do an updated version of Three Lions. You know it's coming.
Exactly. He was on TV being interviewed yesterday. I think it was a One show, and I don't know whether it was a joke, but I think he said he potentially could be in the Royal Box in the final if we're there. He said Ed Sheeran's been there, so why can't I? He hasn't written a song that's been as popular as mine. You know, he's never written an England song. So, I mean, that'd be amazing, wouldn't it? Get them performing on the pitch, but I don't suppose UEFA would sanction that because of the
sponsorships and all that
kind of biased to get one team, considering we're playing at home. But I love the Danish sort of tracksuit tops there. Very Arsenal, weren't they? Very Arsenal outfits.
Yeah.
In fact, I've always loved their kits. The 1986 kit is one of my favourite kits there's ever been. The Danish kit from them. Always Hummel.
Yeah, Hummel. I think they went off briefly for Adidas, and they went back to Hummel after 2 years, something like that. But also, what was it? I'm trying to think now. We can all agree on that as well. By the way, Russ in the chat. The Danish Maldini's playing, says Nick. Oh God. Saka cemented his reputation with his performance for England. Arsenal. He's again 18, 19 years of age, and he was arguably one of our best players for the last year and a half.
Well, yeah, absolutely. He was rightfully named man of the player of the year, wasn't he?
Yeah. Also, I was going to say, obviously, this is obviously again another reason I don't rule Denmark out. Sorry, is because the last time they were in the semi-final, they actually went on to win this win the Euros in '92. They didn't, but only thing is, back then they didn't qualify. They got put in at the last minute for political reasons.
Yeah, no, exactly. That was amazing. I mean, that was not as an achievement because there's far less games, far less teams, but that was as big as a shock as Leicester winning the Premier League. It was incredible, wasn't it? We bought John Jensen on the back of it.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
I wish we could buy Kasper Dolberg on the back of this one. That'd be a nice business, wouldn't it? What a player he is.
And he ain't afraid to have a shot outside the box either, as he's showing in this tournament as well. If there's a chance, he'll create it, he'll have a shot.
Oh, exactly. He shoots on sight, and he's very accurate with it.
Again, something we haven't seen from an Arsenal player midfield-wise for a long time. Consistently, for anyone goes in and says Xhaka scores every now and then from outside the box.
But can we do some what's his name? Uri Geller stuff? And can we get everyone to try and lift this ITV curse? If everyone at the same time
please
breathe their positivity into the TV right from the moment the kickoff, because we've got a terrible, terrible record on ITV.
Yeah, that's another reason why I wanted it on. Russ is already winding up in the chat, by the way.
I know, so we really need to get the Uri Geller shit going.
Oh dear!
Get your spoons out your cupboard.
Yeah,
let's get going.
Don't care how many teaspoons and spoons you bend, just bend them.
Exactly. With your brain.
Oh dear! And as we say that, Gary's now joined us. If he's Arsenal shot in the background.
Gary, how you doing, mate?
How you doing, my friend? Oh, you okay?
I'm doing good. I got to turn off this audio in the background here. I got I forgot that I was listening to the show. Right,
You're quiet now, Gary. I don't know. It's not me anymore. I don't think it's you.
Yeah. So, oh man. So it's crazy to think that all this, everybody's all about it's a goal. Russ is what's he talking about?
He's winded us up already. He's trying to get us all.
It's not even 3 p.m. yet. I think they started at 3 p.m. At least over here, it's 3 p.m.
Yeah, kickoff's literally seconds away.
You're still quiet, Gary.
Huh?
You're still quite quiet.
My audio's quiet.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Well, it's not. We're not going to say your lighting's quiet, are we, Gary?
Let's see.
Nicola in the chat, the Chelsea fan saying Christensen versus Mount and Kane versus Højbjerg.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Better now?
Yep, that's it.
That's better.
I don't know why my audio is set to my headphone, which I got a new mic now, so I think it's better than the little mic at the top here. So all right. So I don't know how far ahead you are. There you are, standing in the middle over here with the ball at their feet.
Oh, do you know what as well? Can I please have a mention for Sterling? Sterling has been absolutely outstanding. As soon as he gets the ball, he runs with it and takes players on and often beats them. He's been one of my...
you know what? As much as you say that, I still have some things about his game that I think he can improve on. Yeah?
Oh, undoubtedly, but I love it. I absolutely love watching players with positivity.
No. If you look at everything, like the goal scoring, the assists, that's all good. But then the other things that don't turn into anything, those are the things that I think why you don't have to do those things. Like running into crowded, running into danger and basically just losing the ball. I think those are, to me, opportunities lost, and I don't. In a game that gets tight, you don't want to waste them, right? Because you never know when the goal will come.
With the ball, though, Gary, when you see him with the ball, he's got 3 or 4 players around him.
Yeah, but sometimes he walks into that. It's not that they just show up. It's just that he dribbles right into it, and then you're like, well, why did you just dribble right into the danger? Especially when he's got nobody with him.
Because he draws those players away from other players on the pitch. It's not always going to work.
But you know what? He's got no support, so then the ball gets lost. So then it's to me, it doesn't seem like it's getting the desired result.
To be fair, if Harry Kane stayed put in the striker role, it might help Sterling a bit.
Well, that's the other thing is I'm going by the first 2 games where he did it many times, and like Ryan said, Kane is behind him, and that can't be. It can't be. He's got to be in front of him. He's got to be pulling. He's got to be attacking that back line.
Well, go on.
I just love watching players. Like, it's not going to work all the time, of course not. It's going to be 60-70% of the time he's going to do something. The rest of the time he's not. But I love players with the positivity to take players on, and I love watching that. And if that's football to me, that's what you should be trying to do all the time at that end of the pitch. So if it works, it works. If it doesn't, unlucky. But at least you try. Oh, come on. Oh, Saka was nearly in. Oh. Ooh.
We're about to see it now then in the next few seconds.
Yeah. Oh. What, are they saying it's a back pass? Is that what they're calling for? I mean, that's the only thing they could be calling for, right?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, though. I mean, Kasper Schmeichel is an incredibly brilliant human being as well.
Andrew, your audio is still low. I don't know if it's me.
Is it?
Oh, yeah. I'll say that's a back pass. I'll see the replay myself.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think they're going to call it, 1, because it's early, and 2, because they don't want to control it. But, they're going to make a similar call sometime in the game, and you're going to go, you know what, just make all of them. Be consistent, just make all of them. Yeah, that's my shirt that I won from Gooners versus Cancer.
Oh,
it's got the signatures on it. Yeah,
just got to go and frame it now.
Yeah. I'm liking seeing
That's
these
cool.
white shirts with like opportunities to attack this back line. I want some more of that. So what time are you on? Because I want to.
3:25 I'm on.
And what are you on?
3:59, 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
So you're a couple seconds ahead of me. So I guess I'm 30 seconds ahead of you, Ryan.
Give or take, yeah. I'm on 3:41 as I speak. 3:42.
Okay, all right. You know what it is. Sometimes I use the ESPN app, and sometimes I just use my Verizon, which is our service app. And if I use ESPN, it's slower than the Fios, which is the fiber optics thingy.
What are you watching it on then, Ryan?
I've had to put the Sky Go on because it's I had it on normal TV, but it kept suddenly I get all static on the screen from the signal. So instead of getting a headache over it and fucking stressing, I just put it on Sky Go.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me better now?
Yes, that sounded better. Yeah.
Right. It looks like quite a lively start so far, actually. Although we've been messing around the mic, I've missed a bit, but we're looking like we're on the front foot quite a lot. Oh, come on. Oh,
Look at that.
Nicola saying in the chat, what is your prediction for this game as well? I'm going for a 2-1 England win.
I actually put 2-0 England.
I would like to see him just stick that foot out just in case. I guess it was not even close. That replay shows it wasn't even close to how he could stick his foot out.
Oh yeah, he would have done himself anything. Yeah, if he tried.
Yeah, no, I thought it looked closer from that one angle. And the other angle, you're like, not even close.
We're being aggressive.
Yeah, we are.
I'll take that because that's. Yeah.
In fact, I did actually go for a 2-1 in the end. I remember now. I did that predictor thing on the UEFA app.
Oh yeah.
I did actually change it to 2-1 in the end. I thought, we'll be asking for a lot to keep another clean sheet. But it'd be amazing if we did. But I doubt whether we. Because like I said, I keep saying his name, but Dolberg really impresses me. It's not just him. They've obviously got other good players, but he just seems to score at will at the moment. He's on fire, isn't he?
Oh dear.
Yeah, I mean the ball's been kicked out at the moment. I don't know what the hold up is, but it's been quite a good start so far.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. That's 6-7 minutes in now, and yeah, I mean, as I said, we've been very aggressive towards in the attacking sense.
Yeah, we have.
But it's sensible as well, sort of sensible build-up playing in the build-up and all that. If that makes sense.
I'll tell you what, Saka's getting in some really good positions.
Oh,
come on!
I think that's a little bit of a big ask of Saka to be able to get up for that, get anywhere close to that one.
He's in the position there where Kane should be, though.
I mean, well, that's the thing. Look where Kane is so deep. He's not in the middle of the box, right? Everybody else is in the middle of the box that's attacking. He's standing on the outside of it. It's like, wait a second, you're the one that we want you to score. Get in there. He's still looking at. He's as deep as Phillips right now.
Yeah,
I don't think that's what you expect, right?
No, exactly. He's playing as a midfielder at the moment. Do you know what
I think that moves things around, but then he's not there when we need him. You know.
Do you know what I think? The worst thing is when you give a captaincy to a forward.
Yeah,
same thing happens with Aubameyang, right? The numbers drop because of the extra expectation on their shoulders of trying to carry the team. And I think sometimes it's best to just give them a captaincy to like a midfielder and just let the goal scorers go and score goals. That's a great ball. Keep it in. Unlucky. Couldn't keep it in.
You said I could get to it?
Nah. It's unlucky though. It was a good attempt. But yeah, I don't know what it is. Whether Kane thinks all of a sudden that he needs to just do everything and be like Roy of the Rovers and run around.
I see, and that's if that's the case, then that's communication, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the manager's got to be telling him, look, we want you to be potentially scoring 2 to 3 goals in a game, not 2 to 3 assists.
I'll tell you what. Kyle Walker is still so fast. He's maybe getting on now for a defender, but he's still got the speed. He hasn't dropped that one moment. I mean, they were through then.
And you know what? If you look at him running, he's not exerting himself where you think, oh, he's going to pull up or anything like that.
No.
I mean, he's using everything he's got to make sure he gets there. I mean, it's some clean running. Fast. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
See these guys pull up, and it's because they're trying to do more than their body can handle. That's the thing when you get older, right? You know how your body can work and how you can get the most out of it. These young guys, they pull up lanes sometimes because they're too busy. They don't get it. Exactly. Comes with experience.
We were lucky we had him on the pitch then because he was clean through that guy.
That looked too easy though. That looked too easy.
Yeah, they opened us up very quickly, didn't they? Very easily.
You're I don't know, the audio's starting to dip again. I don't know if that thing is.
I don't know what else I could do with this bloody thing.
Oh dear. Oh, by the way, did you get your emails today from Arsenal about obviously the pre-season, what they're doing with obviously the first this month's fixtures?
$7.99 a match.
Unless you're a member, then it's free. But you'd have to literally use that one code. You get one code for it. You've got to put it in and have it put in before the midday of the first match day on Tuesday. Otherwise, you have to pay £7.99 for a match. Yeah.
I didn't actually. I only saw the headline. It was $7.99 a match. I didn't read the whole full thing. So
yeah, if you're one sec, because I've got two. I've got one saying obviously if you're not a member, there, and yeah, I've got another one saying we are delighted to offer you free and exclusive access to all 4 pre-season fixtures in July as a thank you for your support of last season. Because obviously you didn't get to go to any games and all that crap. Hence why I got free stadium tour thrown in as well. This week I've got to use. Just reading through it one sec. Yeah, log into arsenal.com using your membership number and all that, and then visit the page, follow the link, put your voucher code in, and click redeem. Where is it? Your voucher code must be redeemed before 12 noon UK time on July 13th. After that, access for fixtures will be available to purchase. Please note that we are unable to offer streaming for our USA fixtures to those outside of the UK due to broadcasting rights. Supporters in the UK can purchase a 4-match pass for July at a cost of $27.99, which will include access to all 4 matches. Two match passes. 2 match passes are available for both Scottish fixtures at $14.99. And 1 match passes for the Hibs and Rangers game individually at $7.99.
He scuffed it shot. Oh, just scuffed it. Hit it with his heel.
Oh, you can see how he just missed that. Oh, he just missed it.
If he'd have hit that cleanly, you'd have. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, he hit it with his back of his foot.
I'll tell you, both teams seem to be creating chances.
Yeah.
First, again, a bit cliche, but the first goal is going to be huge for this game in particular.
If we go goal down, it'd be interesting to see how we react. Because
we haven't done that yet, have we? Yeah. And the last time we played Denmark was back in October. I think was it Nations League? It was friendly, one of the two. We lost 1-0, didn't we?
Yeah, I think we drew 0-0 and lost 1-0 in the
Nations
League.
0-0 at their place, and then came back to ours, and then they beat us 1-0. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. But we didn't have Saka playing then.
Did Grealish play in that one?
No.
he was on the bench, I think, or I can't remember now.
I mean,
He didn't
having
start.
Grealish on the bench to me is like that.
I don't think he was even in the squad back
No, I
in
can't
the
remember now.
Nations League.
I think for the 0-0 at Denmark, the away game, before the season started, he came off the bench and the game was near. But yeah, I think when it came back around for them coming to us for the next international break, I don't think he was, no.
Oh, that's more like Kane. I mean, the shot went miles over, but he controlled it, hit it straight away. But no, at least he's had the confidence to just immediately shoot.
Yeah.
Which is nice to see. You know, wild, but good control and an immediate shot.
You know what? I think he's just knocking the rust off. Just call that one of those, like, you know what? This just
mind you, that shot he took with
3
his
points in rugby, put it that way.
The volley he took with his left foot against Ukraine. If that had gone in, that would have been one of the great England goals of all time. That would have taken the roof off the net. Oh no!
Uh-oh, that sound good.
Tame shot. Luckily, it was Toiberg. So, what's happened there? Oh, lucky. What happened there? That was a mistake by Pickford.
I think Phillips kind of.
Oh my God! Well, he rolled it out and he rolled it straight to Braithwaite.
Oh my God! Pickford, wake up, please. Jordan, please wake up.
That's Pickford.
This is what happens, though, right? They kind of like let their guard down.
Yeah, just a scene. Yeah,
and then teams that have nothing to lose will just jump on it, and you keep giving them chances. It's like playing with fire.
What on earth was he doing?
I don't know. Luckily, it's Braithwaite, not only a good player.
Well, it's probably another reason why you say you like to have your captain on the back line, right?
Yeah.
You know what, as well? I mean, Braithwaite hasn't scored a goal in his life, I don't think. But he's going to score against England. So
he's Barcelona quality, apparently. So
like Benteke versus Arsenal. He scores his annual goal against us.
Yeah, no one else does. Is Benteke out of contract? Is he still at Palace? Because I guarantee Vieira gets own out of him if he's still at Palace.
I think his contract ran out at the end of June, didn't it?
Oh, I can't remember. I know there's a big chunk of players with their contracts up. I don't know who left though. Fuck it. What about that though? And again, we're talking about the other day, Andrew, about the first 10 games for Arsenal. Yeah. Now adding to the equation, Vieira is going to be one of them first 10.
Yeah. Are you guys seeing a lot of bad touches from Saka? I didn't think I saw that many.
No,
it's not so far. No,
because I mean, he made that little. He held the ball up so that
he didn't have much chance keeping that ball in, that long ball. By Phillips. I mean,
I don't think he's been that bad. I think he's actually, feeling his way into the game, but I don't think he's been bad touches.
We need to get him into the game more, give him the ball more.
Yeah, why is Kane out on the wing? Seriously.
I know. I don't understand it.
It's completely bizarre. And I see the goal kick's being taken. He's sort of been central near the central the penalty area. He's literally next. He's closest to the fucking byline than Saka.
Jordan Pickford needs to wake up. I don't know. He's just kicked the ball straight out and touch as well. That's giving the ball away to Denmark.
Well, Steve in the chat saying maybe Pickford has been bored in the previous games, having nothing to do, and has decided of his own back he needed more excitement, basically, coming his way. It
seemed like that against Ukraine when he rushed out. It seemed like he was a bit bored. But it's a bit early to be bored in this game, 0-0.
Mark's he said about a few, nothing majors, but obviously, as you said, we've covered them ones. That's actually what could he do?
Okay, so he's lost possession, but England didn't lose possession, right? Because that's what I think they mean.
Yeah,
right? Because I don't think we've turned it, but he's turned it over, but it has looked a little. Yeah, he's been a little loose with the ball.
But he said Barkley did go and say it is early in the game he will settle down. Yeah, we've got to remember he's 19 years old playing in an international semi-final on home turf. That is a lot to get your head around as a young lad.
I think it's a bit harsh too, because I don't think he's done anything really.
No, I'm not going to go at him. Just
casual or
no. I'm just saying for anyone. I'm just saying for anyone that's got to jump down his throat. Remember, he is 19, and it is his first major semi-final.
Age is a number, and the way he's been playing, I can't ever say, you know what? Because I'm going to give him no. But we're talking about Saka. He is. They actually look better when he's on the field. He goes out. You see a difference. So it's not. So age to me, he's proven us over and over again that it's okay. It's not necessarily all about ages. Maybe it's like you said, he's getting back to playing again, right? He sat out because of an injury. Most players, it'd be a little difficult for them to get right back into this. So, but all of that's happening on the final third, right? And so, we'll take that. It's not in the midfield or anything like that. So,
it's like him and Sterling. They're really closely marked all the time as well. Really, I mean, Denmark are an exceptionally high sort of a quick team. They're really pressed well. They're really harry. You haven't got a second on the ball. And I'm watching it right now as we speak, and they're literally all over our players. It's really quite worrying, actually. They're a really high tempo team. And they're just, as soon as we get the ball, we've not got more than half a second on it. Otherwise, we'll lose it. And that's the same right across the pitch at the moment. I don't know. You'll see that passage of play at the moment, Ryan.
Yeah, I'm seeing it now. As you say, yeah.
But look how close England is to each other. It's easy to defend that. All right, you've got like three English shirts so close together, it's congested. Of course, it looks. I think if you spread out a little bit. Give these guys a little bit of space. Maybe that'll help with that.
I mean, they're pushing us really far back with their pressing. That's the problem at the moment. Now, I just hope to God that they just run out of steam.
I have no doubt that that's going to happen. It's just a matter of will they have something to play for or not.
Yeah, exactly. I just hope we don't go 1-0 down and
let them defend for the life, basically. Yeah.
But the good thing is, when in the early stages, I mean, they're bossing it at the moment. For the first 10 minutes or so, we had quite a few chances ourselves. Just hope we can catch them on the break a bit and calm down. We need to spell a possession ourselves to calm the game down a bit.
Somebody needs to, again, I keep saying, I feel it quite a lot in this tournament. Somebody needs to go to Harry. Now he's the captain, but somebody needs to go to him and say, look, you're the fucking striker. Stay in the top, stop dropping so deep and putting yourself out in the wing as well. Stay in the striker. Give us an attacking output, please.
I know. Well, again, I've always been a believer that a striker should be in the box scoring goals. He shouldn't be running around all over the pitch. He should be told to stay on the.
Because he pushes Mountain back, right, when he does that, and then now you're like, now you've got Phillips and Mount right next to each other, and it's like, you know what, I don't think that's the plan. And look at Mount's playing behind. He's playing behind Phillips and Rice at one point. I mean, that's. I don't think that's what you want. I mean, somebody's.
I mean, at the moment, when they're in possession, we're looking a bit scared of them, and I don't like that very much at the moment, because this is like the England.
Croatia or whatever,
tournament, which is I don't. It's what I was on about. I just hope we can get a foothold on the game again, and get a bit of a spell position, because it's at the moment it's quite worrying for me.
Well, look how much space we're allowing Denmark on the ball as well from the midfield before we even try and attempt to get the ball.
They're a lovely team, I have to say. They're a really nice team. I do like them a lot, but not when they're playing England.
But only behave yourself. Remember where you are. Oh dear. Yeah. People wonder why the likes of the ex-Palace Simon Jordan, was saying before the tournament to Jim White why England fans won't back their home nation, other home nations like Scotland and Wales, when they're not playing each other, obviously. When he got fucking Mr. Wales come in and go, come on, Denmark. But that's okay, apparently.
You know what? I never cheer for anybody. I try not to cheer for anybody else because it always comes back to haunt you. All right. There'll be a time when Wales needs to beat Denmark and Denmark will just smash them. And then it's like, you know what? This is what you get. So I try never to cheer for anybody else except for my team.
Exactly.
It always comes back. And at the last, the least appropriate time.
You see that challenge on Kane then?
The
ref having none of it, which is
Jesus.
good refereeing. But I'll tell you what, they're really impressive at the moment. The way, oh my God, I thought that was in the top corner then for a second. Jesus Christ!
What is Phillips doing? Just get away from him.
I mean, that was a strong challenge there, but he won the ball, and that's good refereeing. But I don't like to see it against England.
No, but Brownie in the chat saying I support two international teams, Wales and Hoover plays England. Okay, well, even a team that actually absolutely trounced you in the first knockout round. Okay,
well, yeah, it'd be better for them if they go on and win it, won't they? Because they said they lost the eventual winners.
Oh dear.
Just like one of those wake up England, because they will try to score on you. You keep giving them all this opportunity.
Oh, strong play by Saka there, winning a free kick.
That's more like it.
So that's the same thing that happened with Rudiger, right? You know, you might think you're stronger than him, but he'll get there before you. You're going to have to bring him down.
Saka really has got a lot of strength. He really has, isn't it?
Like he pushes off of him, and he's like, "No, I got this." He's like, "All right, I'm gonna have to take you down."
He also had a little moment just to like stand there and sigh for a second.
What?
It's quite fun. Went, oh, here we go. I've got to win it back again now.
It's like when the guy says, you know, you want to fight, you're like, come on. That's what that looked like. Right. It's like he's like, oh, this is how it's gonna be. It's gonna be like this, okay.
Oh.
Saka's like, you can't bully me, I play for Arsenal.
Exactly, yeah. I'd love to see him like go in on Højbjerg. That'd be hilarious.
Saka standing over the free kick by the looks of it. Obviously, he's not talking. Obviously, unlucky. Just a bit behind Maguire there. Again, go on. Lucky.
Oh my God, Sterling! Just let the ball roll under his foot for a throw-in.
Oh my God!
Well, I keep telling you, attention to detail. Right, I keep telling you, they kind of fall asleep at the wheel here. And when you see it on the defense, and now you saw it right there, the ball's kicked right to him, and how does it end up out of bounds?
That was like that goalkeeper that let the goal in for Spain under his foot. Oh God!
Fabrizio apparently has tweeted out in the last few hours saying Arsenal are still confident and working to complete the agreement with Brighton for Ben White on a permanent deal. Personal terms have already been agreed. And it says still some detail to be completed for Saliba. No buy option, just no buy option to Olympic Marseille on night. Okay, why are we sending them out to fucking League One for? Keep it. The Congo, here we go, deal at final stages as well.
What can't people understand? That deal ain't going to get done until after the Euros is finished.
No, what I'm saying is about Saliba. Why we've got to keep loaning him back to League One? If you want to see how good he is and how if he can cope with Premier League level, loan him to a Premier League club.
Yeah, but would he be better off playing in a team that plays really good football, like Marseille?
But at least he's prepared. At least he's got a season prepared. I know what you're saying, but I'm just saying at least he'd be prepared as well.
Newcastle ain't going to play the type of football that we want to see.
No, I'm not saying send him to Newcastle. I'm saying send him to a decent team. Obviously, they're going to play similar to what we play. Don't do what fucking Arsene Wenger did with Serge Gnabry and send him to West Brom. Don't do that. Otherwise, it's pointless.
do you want to send him to a decent team that are like us and strengthen them? Why would you want to do that?
But, does he need to go? Is the first question I'd like to ask.
Well, no.
Personally, no.
I mean, I don't think he needs to go. He could be the 5th center back if that's what you want to do. All right, if you really feel he's not ready, but he can play.
No, I mean, I don't want him to be the 5th centre back. That's for sure. I want him to play, but he's got more of a chance now because Gabriel's injured, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, what a coincidence! I think this guy suddenly Gabriel's got an injury apparently.
Arsenal get the lifelines, and sometimes they listen, and sometimes they just hang up on it. You know,
It'd be amazing if they can actually get the head at their arse to get some senior goalkeepers for pre-season, ready for the new season. Because
no! What a goal!
Okay, that ain't good.
Damsgaard, we're 1-0 down. But
oh, here we go.
Well, you know what?
That's it.
We're out.
Goal. We're going out.
Well, that was that was his. You know, his attempt, his last attempt was telling, right? So.
Damsgaard, what a player! No. He's another good player they've got, isn't he?
Oh my gosh, I've seen it now.
What a goal!
Fuck's sake! What did I say earlier about bottling it?
That's not bottling it. That's just high quality.
Well, you know what? So far, that's just the goal that they're going to give up. That's all it is.
He got it up and over the wall beautifully.
It looks like we're going to get our answer now as well. See how they stop react, because it's the first time they've gone behind in the tournament. Conceded as well. Full stop.
Oh, I mean, that's not shitting the bed, is it? That's just a brilliant goal.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what are they supposed to do differently. If Pickford, edges towards that side of the post, it just goes the other side, and then you're like, it's the same. It looks the same, just on the other side.
Yeah, I think if he was a bit more on that side, I think it does look like he would have got a hand, because he got fingertips to it. So I think he would have got a hand to that.
He didn't touch it at all. He's
like, I've seen the replay. I've just seen the replay. He got fingertips.
He's like 2 feet away from it, from what I saw.
No, I got fingertips. I've just seen they're showing a slow mo replays. He got 3 of his fingertips to it.
It was right. It was just a millimetre under the crossbar.
So I'm saying, if he positional wise, if he was just slightly over to that side, a bit more, I think he would have got a full hand to that. Maybe clipped it. I don't know. Depending on how strong he is.
He did touch it, yeah. But that was a brilliant goal. You have to take your hat off. But let's see how England respond now. I mean, that's going to be a tough.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're going to find out now, aren't we, for the first time in this tournament? What would it be? The irony, literally. Don't concede. Don't go beyond. The first time we do, you don't come back. That'll be something. Bloody hell. Southgate get fucking slaughtered though, because of that mentality of not being able to come back. But it got to a semi-final. He's got to a semi-final, but it's just like, come on, we're at home. Just get us over that line. Get us to that final. Don't do what you did in '96.
No, exactly.
That's,
I mean, people say. I mean, Russ saying the top goalkeeper saves that. I don't really agree. Got it. The dip was just absolutely perfect, and it was like a fraction under the crossbar. You're being harsh to say any goalkeeper, would save it. It was you have to take. Sometimes you just have to say, "Wow, great. Oh my God, he's just giving it away again, Pickford. What's going on?"
Can we just take him? Can we put someone else in goal, please?
Oh my word, he's got away with it again. But what's he doing? What is he doing?
This is ridiculous. Oh my days.
Oh, for God's sake.
Wasn't Harry Maguire, can he be a captain in the back line, maybe?
He was just shouting.
And tell Pickford, just calm down. The game's not over.
Don't give up yet.
Oh,
even John Stones said to him, calm the fuck down. Don't fucking be too fast, too hasty.
I mean, there's no excuse for passing it directly to one of their forward players. I mean, there's literally no excuse for that.
That's a foul, surely. Oh, no, it's continued, so it's fine. Oh, why try to play cute? You're 1-0 down for crying out loud. A lot of people ask, I've got my phone's going mad, by the way, because a lot of people on Twitter are going, what the hell is he doing? And in Pickford.
Yeah, I know. Well, we've got a free kick in a dangerous area ourselves now.
So let's see if we can take advantage of it. Who?
Actually, a stupid foul by Delaney, I think it was. Yeah, it was Delaney. No need for that at all in that area. So let's see if we can screen one in the top corner.
Well, it's central. It's a shooting position as well.
Yeah.
But in range, yeah. Just seeing the foul now.
Stupid foul to give away, that was.
He just throws himself in there. So there was no need for it either, because Kane wouldn't go nowhere, really.
Can we sub on Trippier just to take it and then take him back off again?
Oh, dear. Guarantee. Who's standing over it for you? Because we've got 3 people on my screen. Sterling standing. Oh, my God. Seriously?
Sterling, Mount and Shaw. I've never seen Sterling take a free kick in my life.
No.
What Harry
this is when you go outside of your comfort zone, because you know what, nobody's seen it. I don't, he might not take it, but we'll see.
He does take it, and you can tell by my reaction what's happened. I've never seen Sterling take a free kick ever. That's probably why.
Why wasn't Kane standing over it? The position it's in, why wasn't he standing over it and taking it?
I'm surprised at that. I thought Kane would definitely want that.
Yeah, he's the one that actually drew it. So you figure, like, you know what? Why not? I did all the work here. Let me get the kick.
He's got captain responsibilities as well.
What does that mean? Not to score?
No, he's saying, I've got the right to take it. I'm the captain. I'm taking it.
Nobody's gonna turn around and go, you know what? Kane took a free kick ever.
Well, they're on the attack again, and I'll tell you what, they attack in pace and numbers. Oh, that's a good ball we're getting off. Do you know what? If they weren't playing England, I'd be really enjoying this Denmark performance, because I like the way they play football, but it's scary.
Looks like the RTV curse is striking again, though, as you mentioned before.
Yeah. Oh God. Not looking good at the moment, I'm telling you. They're a little bit like Leeds when they get the attack. They just all run forward at the same time in packs. And they are hunting packs. When they're defending, they're in packs. When they're attacking, they're in packs. Real high tempo as well. So it's quite worrying. I can see them picking us off goal by goal on the counter attack at the moment.
Where was Kane?
Oh God!
Seriously,
Kane! Come on! Oh my God! What a save! Oh, what a miss! One of the two.
One of the two, or both.
Oh my God! I think it's both. But we should have scored.
Oh my days.
Oh my days. You put your house on him scoring there.
Let me guess, Kane.
1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, you expect to score. It doesn't matter who it is.
Sterling.
Oh, Sterling again, man. Seriously. He scored.
He was in the perfect position.
Yeah.
And it was still started off by a beautiful run by Saka, by the way.
Yeah. Just going to throw that in there, guys. It's an Arsenal channel.
Yeah. It was, genuinely. He threaded a beautiful ball through to Kane. Oh, Saka's through. Come on. Yes!
Come on! Saka. Yes! Did Saka score?
You know what sucks is I
Oh, yes, my
assist.
boy.
Come on.
What a boy.
Nice.
Oh, I love him.
You know,
Yes,
I'm gonna play the Arsenal thing. He tried to miss that, but he was so far close. He was too close to the goal.
He
couldn't kick it over.
No, he's selfish. He's unselfish. Get in there.
Oh my God! Literally did he get fouled as well?
Yeah, he's brilliantly there.
Well done,
What a
Saka.
ball.
That's
What a
why.
run.
Any Man United fan going, why is Sancho in the team? That's fucking why.
I love him so much.
Come on.
Oh, I've dropped my glasses.
Oh.
He laid it on a plate. I think it might have been an own goal in the end, you know. Is it?
You know what? For a bit of that, you know what?
Yeah.
I think we need a bit of
Might have
Melvin
been
and
an
Joel.
own
Yeah, Sterling doesn't get to it at all. That's
See,
why
Melvin's happy.
That's why it didn't look like a really good shot because it came off the
goal.
defender.
Yeah,
Yeah,
an
but
Oggy.
that sort of pass, you ain't going to keep that out, are you? That sort of ball that you put across the face of
Well,
the
you know
man.
what? Own goal is leading the tournament, so why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Oh,
Joe, you got some food. You got some food on your chest, mate. Maybe
Hey, no.
So you get.
And we're back.
That's what happens when you get an own goal. If it was an England player score, you just get one. You get the full gambit for the
Oggies.
own goal.
No, I'll tell you what, Saka's just come to life all of a sudden, though. He made a great run before that. Got the free kick.
One sec, fucking dog's barking. One sec. Bear with me.
He's cheering for England. His dog.
Yep, he's happy. All right, let's go.
I'll tell you what, we needed to score that quickly and reply.
Well, after the miss, he definitely.
Well, they was starting to become dominant. That was the thing.
Yeah.
They really were. So we needed to score. Come on, hope that gives us a kick up the arse we need now.
Yep. If we get Kane to stand up top, you know.
Exactly, yeah. That was good defense.
I don't understand how he keeps coming back like that and getting so deep.
That was really good defending there by Rice.
That was really good.
Really good.
I think I'm behind you. What time are you at right now?
4:49, 50, 51, 41, 53.
Okay,
54,
all right.
55.
I thought I was further behind you because my phone had an alert and when an alert popped up, the video stopped and I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we started.
The defender had nothing. The defender had no choice. Had to get lucky.
Yeah.
Had to get lucky and not so much.
Quality of the ball by Saka.
Yeah.
Exactly. But England just getting a bit more possession now, which is good to see.
Well, because because they can't afford to let England score again. You know what I mean? It's that momentum type thing.
Yeah, we should have scored 2 in 2 minutes, really, with that Sterling miss.
They would have shut it down after the first goal, regardless. I think they can't afford to play as loose as they looked like they were doing, because you can do that early, right? But once you get
they didn't replay that Sterling chance, they didn't replay that. I haven't seen a.
Yeah, I think it wasn't. It could have been better. I think
I'm wondering whether it might have been offside because I don't know. Anyway, we scored. That's the main thing. and we're starting to dictate play again.
Yep.
Which is nice to see. I mean, how barky exactly was Ryan's dog? I mean, it's taken him a while to calm him down, isn't it? Here he is.
I'm back again.
Mm-hmm.
With Gary's favourite friend as well.
Oh, look at that.
Mark Wilson said it was an own goal. I was talking about the one that Sterling missed just before that.
Yeah, the one before that, yeah.
I wonder because I haven't seen a replay of it at all.
I thought he did a good. Well, it was it went really fast. So
yeah, I know.
Harry, get up there! What are you doing? He's like right in front of the the center backs. Get up there!
Come on now.
We're starting to dictate play again, Ryan. Since you've been away.
I noticed that. It's a good thing. It's good reaction as well. We won't be on for long either.
I was saying it's really good. Oh, that was unlucky. Saka was nearly through there.
We'll go over there, do we?
Kane's starting to come into the game a bit more, to be fair.
It would help if he stayed in his actual position, though. That would help.
I know.
Isn't that supposed to be Mount doing that?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know much about
Mount.
football, I guess, because I'm just wondering why the guy that's supposed to be doing that isn't doing it and is getting crowded out of his own position.
Half time, there's no extra added time at all.
He did it last night as well. For the Italy game, it was half. No, added time for the first half.
That's strange.
You want to go back out? Do one sec. Come on, back out. 1 sec. There you go.
Commentator didn't say that it was offsides, but most likely it was.
Didn't touch it, though, so
It's unusual that they didn't show a replay of it, unless I missed it. I don't know. I missed it for some reason. I don't think I did.
We didn't see any replays, obviously, in the angles suggesting it was offside or anything. The build up or anything like that. So, I don't know. No. And considering we're getting UEFA it's in the coverage we're watching is not ITV directly; it's coming from UEFA. So, if it had gone to VAR, we would have been informed as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, it's such a good chance. You'd think that they would, would have shown it again, but it's a bit odd. I'll keep my audio. I'm just going back in 2 minutes.
Nice. But yeah, half time. We're 45 minutes away as it stands. Maybe we've got a chance. It's 1-1, but yeah, good recovery from the going 1-0 down. And
well, this is right where you want to be. You're not losing, and you are. I mean, both sides have had opportunities, so. The trick is we want to have more. Right?
Yeah.
So, and we have a stronger bench. I believe a stronger bench. So. Twitter is funny. If Saka keeps playing like this, Aston Villa is gonna bid about 10 million for him soon.
Oh dear.
Own goal going to PSG for 220 mil this summer.
Yeah. Colonel's in the chat saying, "Get in, Saka. Come, bring it on, Grealish, please, Southgate." We've got a friend of yours, Stephen Denham, in the chat. Says, "Hello, Gary."
Hello, Stephen. No, this. It would be nice to bring Grealish in there and let him go. He'll be rusted, right?
This time, bring him on for Mount instead of Saka.
Yeah.
That's a problem. They can't. Saka and Grealish, I guess, can't play together for some reason, right? Can't figure out a way to do that.
Okay, it's just obviously Southgate has his favourites and the amounts available. That's in the team. as we've seen in this
Well,
tournament. Was a bit.
But you know what? When Grealish comes on, he doesn't get crowded out by Kane. All right. So.
Bukayo Saka. If you know the tune, you know the tune. If you know, you know. I think James will be singing a lot. That we get sung a lot at the start of the season. Trust me. When we're back at the Emirates and all that. Mount has been quiet. I think it's been quiet because fucking Kane won't stay in his striker on. He keeps coming to where Mount should be, and doing Mount's job basically. And then Mount's just like, what the hell? I mean, because then Mount ain't counteracting it and going into the striker role because he's not a striker. It just looks like he's nowhere near.
Well, it pushes your attack back through the middle, anyways, right? Because you've got your wings way upfield, and you've got Harry Kane pushing Mount back, and then eventually, what happens is your defensive. I mean, Phillips and Rice were ahead of him at one point. I don't think there's ever a time that should ever happen, unless I don't know unless I'm missing something, right? Usually, you don't want your striker standing in front of your center backs. I mean, that's
That's common sense, surely.
I don't know. Maybe I don't understand this British game. I guess they do things differently. You guys do things differently than the rest of the world. Your striker plays in a defensive mid role. I don't know.
Oh
I think
dear.
we really need to win this in 90 minutes as well.
Note to England: don't let whatever that guy's. I can't even pronounce his name. Get the ball ever again.
What's it overlooking this set?
In Italy as well, so we really need to go just for 90 minutes if we can.
I didn't. Okay, I missed it again.
Colonel saying, still, although we think we play better with back five, when the wing backs get freedom to push every time they get a counter on us. Yeah, this is now what Southgate wants to try and counter them. It's not working, so he needs to use his 15 minutes to obviously calm things down, but obviously reassess things, maybe.
Imagine that you play a defensive game and you look defensive, so then guess what? The other team looks offensive for some reason.
I think Roy Keane's about to blow his lid, by the way.
The what?
Roy Keane's obviously one of the pundits on the coverage over in the UK. Him, Neville, and Ian Wright for tonight's game. He's got a face of thunder. He doesn't look happy. He's Irish and all that, but he just looks like he wants to blow a gasket.
Well, I have a feeling just because you know what, if England really wants to take over this game, they can. They are they're just keeping this thing close for no good reason. No good reason. I mean, yeah.
That was a wonderful free kick.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you heard what I said. We really, if we can, we really have to go for a win in 90 minutes today.
Yeah.
Because we've got a day's less rest than Italy. And
Yeah,
Italy
exactly.
went all the way yesterday. And if we can get through 90 minutes that'll be really helpful for the final.
Well, exactly. We were saying this, myself and people in the chat last night were saying exactly that no matter whoever goes through tonight, be it us or Denmark, we would hope they would want to go through the 90 minutes because they want that extra, because they've got the extra day themselves. Italy, we want as much rest as possible ourselves to prepare for Sunday. If we go extra time ourselves and penalties, this game is not going to benefit. If anything, it's going to help Italy out actually because they've got the extra day to recover.
Of course it is. Oh, is that? Chance.
Yeah.
Oh God. I don't know.
Kane, James is saying in chat, Kane at times is deeper in the hole than I was when I took 2 hits of. Oh my God! In a nightclub South End.
That was a lovely play by Saka. What a player he is! Oh. See Ian Wright. Look, Ian Wright going mad. You'd love to see it.
I'm back. Are we all back?
Yeah, you spun around for a little bit on my end, and then
Yeah, it's mine as well. I don't know what happened.
That's my other son there, Godly Frost. That's my other son, Toby. All right, Toby.
Big up yourself. Yeah, it says great half by Saka. Yeah, can't. Ian Wright's literally going men. There's just saying Ian Wright scored, England scored and all that. He's got obviously absolutely mental with Edmund Hayes.
And the thing is, if Harry Kane had a okay half, this would be a totally different match.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if he just played the striker role for like the whole 45 minutes, you know.
I mean, I think he's showed it against Ukraine. He can do
it. He's got 45 minutes to show us how you play a striker. You know, did he not enjoy heading those 2 balls in?
Apparently not.
No, he even nutmegged one of the goalkeeper with one header.
Yeah, I mean, he'll get more of those if he just stays up there. Because I know Saka will give it to him, and I know, you know, if Shaw comes around, he'll give it to him. I mean, just get up there.
Well, I've been going on about that the whole season with Arsenal, about the strikers being a striker. Like when Lacazette was just dropping deeper and deeper into the game. It drives me mad. When you're a striker, you're there to score goals.
What is the is that actually is that something that a manager actually will tell the striker? Is is there ever a time that he would tell a striker to do that?
I don't know.
Not a forward, a striker, right? Because I think
this all happened when Mourinho came along. All this bullshit.
But it works for certain teams. It doesn't work for all teams.
No, I think it's more Guardiola than Mourinho playing without strikers.
Yeah, but who's playing on that team in the middle of the pitch?
I know exactly. I totally
I mean, it's like saying, you know, if I had Messi and I play him here, everybody should play their player in the same position there because it works. No, it doesn't. It's because you have one of the best in the game playing that position, right? It looks different, you know.
He's one of the best strikers in the world, allegedly. So be a striker. Simple as. Isn't it?
He's like 2 goals away right? He's 2 goals away from leading England in goals.
Yeah.
Why not? This is the game to do that.
Yeah, this is the tournament to do it as well. Yeah, that'd be ideal. But talking of, obviously, we've mentioned Pep. Let's talk with Pep. Obviously, today he's come out crying the pauper, saying Man City are piss poor. They can't afford a striker all of a sudden, even though they've bid £100 million already.
No, not only that, but you just won the league. So obviously, whatever you're doing, you're struggling to just keep up in this league, keep up with you just won it, and you played for 2 other. You won 2 out of 4 potential trophies that you could have got. That, you know,
but hey,
what a problem! That's a big problem to have.
Just playing games. He's just playing games. He doesn't want. He doesn't want all the clubs to put an extra 50% on all their player prices when Man City come calling. That's what it is.
Well, I get that, but it's a bit difficult when everyone, and I mean, we all know who runs Man City, as in the consortium, the country that runs Man City, has the money, unlimited funds, basically. So clubs, if Man City go to a club and say, we want our player, that club in particular, whoever it may be, will take the mick and go, okay, you want him, pay this much, give us this much. They'll have to pay a premium just because they're Man City now. No matter where the player comes. Look how much they paid for, was it Jesus when they first bought him when he was a kid, a few years back. Over 50-odd million, plus add-ons. He wasn't even an established player.
I know.
And here we are getting Martinelli for nothing, basically. I think we've got a better deal. Just saying. Oh, dear.
Well, I hope England come out fighting and start really quickly in the second half. I really do. I'd rather... Well, not rather, but I'd like to see Foden come on as well. But I can't see it. I can't see it coming on.
It's easy to say that it could look similar to the Ukraine game because, you know. It looks him, especially coming in that second half, and then just jumping on any opportunity to attack.
If anything, I think that he'll bring on Grealish for Saka like he did before, which I don't agree with at all. But that's what I see him doing.
Colonel's in the chat saying it wouldn't cost them £150 million for a striker if Pep decided to actually develop one instead from the academy. I'm assuming he means instead of Pep having to fill his product straight from the off.
He doesn't do that.
Well,
he never
you
has.
think if you can, because Foden they didn't just purchase Foden and he looked like that, right? He kind of grew into it.
That's like the one player of how many players?
No, that's what I mean. But they'll probably not even look. They probably don't even have that talent sitting there in the academy to say, you know what, give him a year or two, and he'll be right where we want him. They can do that, right? They can go out there and get that player. I mean, City comes knocking at your door, you probably say, yeah, I'm going to go. I'm going to go here. All right.
Oh dear.
They're coming back out for the second half.
Come on, England! Don't let me down, please. Give me something to look forward to on Sunday, please.
I don't know. I can't call it at the moment.
No,
I really can't. If England can actually keep the ball and start looking comfortable on the ball again, like we were, then we've got a chance.
Dictate that tempo of the game to their advantage, and it should be ours. But it's up to them. It's actually said it's up to the players on the pitch. Saka's coming back out. No subs for the looks of it.
We've created the best chances so far in the match.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't for a screamer from a free kick, then we'd be ahead. But obviously the free kick went in, so that's irrelevant. But that wasn't a really good chance that they created through brilliant football, if you know what I mean.
No.
So. Oh dear. I don't know what we're going to expect this half.
Steve in the chat saying that at this rate, Mount's going to be going to play goalkeeper at this rate.
Harry's just going to hand him some gloves. I got this middle area here. You just go back and help out Pickford. Wow, I think if Sterling just went for a run there, I think he might have been able to, threaten that one a little bit.
The weight of Harry Maguire's head took him over again just then.
Oh God!
Like John Merrick.
Wow, that guy pulled. Well, he did get knocked over by a dump truck. I mean.
Oh dear. You can dance in the flash. Come on.
Don't think Pickford needed to do that.
I know. Nice pass to Schmeichel, wasn't it?
Well, I'm not surprised. So the one time he does clear it properly, he goes back into their hands. Yay! Miss Melina saying, "Bring on Jack Grealish." I think give another 10-15 minutes. I think that will happen. Southgate never sort of jumps on it straight away. He likes to give the players a bit more time, doesn't he? Unless it's absolutely necessary.
Just don't do it for Saka, please.
Oh, well, anyway, to keep Saka on.
Dangerous players.
If it weren't for Saka, we would be still 1-0 down. In the sense of the goal itself that we scored. If we weren't making the run and doing what we did, we're still 1-0 down.
Get up! Why isn't Harriet going up there?
Harry's allergic to the goal in this tournament, don't you know?
He's not. I mean, why did he? I don't understand that at all. He just. He just stayed back and watched.
Saka's just won us another free kick as well.
Yeah, I've just seen it. Yeah.
I didn't think it was a free kick at first. I mean, I didn't think it was given. I mean,
yeah.
I don't. I mean, he basically. I think that was. He basically. Yeah, I'm gonna give it that one. I don't think he was. I know he was playing the ball and all that, but he came through him. I mean,
yeah, body checked him definitely.
Yeah.
Come on, get your head on this, someone.
Kane, get your ass in the box, for God's sake.
Kane's going in the Premier League. When that guy does it, he gets penalized for it. But over here, for some reason, you guys are just letting him play.
What's going on? I'm not used to this.
Because that's Kafal, right? That's Kafal, is that right? Or is that Suchek?
Maguire got a yellow card for going up for a header. What's that all about?
How dare you head the ball? Get off the pitch.
Oh, that's the yellow card. Yeah, I mean, this game's going. I mean, he led with his arm, but the player ran into his arm just as much as his arm sort of hit him.
How is he
replay?
Oh man, you can't give that. That's how is you supposed to jump up in the air without your arm? Yeah. I know
the player ran into his arm as well. If you watch the replay.
There's nothing malicious in that for Maguire at all. He's actually doing his job, and the ball's in the air. He's got to jump for it.
Bloody yellow card.
And
they're teammates, right? Those are former teammates. He's like, you know me. He's like, I know you.
He's literally coming together, and the guy's making a big mean out of it now. It's ridiculous.
Unless he's bleeding, that's the only thing that
Well, it's not a booking though. It wasn't. There's nothing deliberate in that. No malice, no nothing. He was just literally doing his job and trying to get the ball there. Yet our players have been hacked down in this game, and the referee's gained nothing in terms of yellow card to their players. It's corruption, I'm telling you. Corruption. UEFA corruption. Don't want the English team to do well, either us. In the chat. Let's get our tinfoil hats out.
What's the point in putting an ice pack on him for like 10 seconds? What's that going to do?
Just rubbing it around and then taking it off. Off you go. You're fine now.
Harry Maguire's fuming. I don't blame him, actually. That's absolutely.
No, I don't. Actually, on his side for once.
I know.
Man United fans make the most of it.
No contact whatsoever. So
no. Now Maguire's on a tightrope now. You watch now. When it comes to Denmark attacking, he's going to be targeted like you wouldn't believe.
Oh, when's the last time he got sent off for England?
Against Denmark.
Yeah. oh my God! Great Pickford save.
Oh, thank God for that. Why you just went there? Look, your face took the drop down. I thought it was going to be 2-1 to them. Don't.
Sorry. What's his name?
I mean, how can it be that easy to get? I mean, it's 2-on-5.
Yeah, and this is what threw us there.
I'll tell you what, I really, really like that player. I don't like him playing against England, but he's a brilliant player, Dolberg. He's the sort of player we could really do with at Arsenal.
So it was offsides, but I think it was offsides before he
before the ball came to him,
yeah.
Steve, the Arsenal misfit, saying Maguire needs to calm down. He does, but also at the same time, we know now he's going to be targeted because the last time he got a booking, within a minute or two, he was targeted.
Remember when there was an early in a potential yellow card, and we're like, nah, it's too early in the match. This is what happens when you don't get that yellow early, because now, that's one that you probably could have used as a. If it doesn't, what's going on? Okay.
Come on, stop. I mean, Denmark are getting a foothold again now. Come on. Press them. We're not pressing at the moment. Press them.
Oh, my God, John, what are you doing? And then Pick just pumps out the pitch.
Denmark. What's going on? Denmark are just passing it around for fun.
Yeah, we're literally doing what you did in the first half and allowing them to dictate the tempo and have the ball at the same time.
They're gonna do work. They're a good team at the end of the day. We're not pressing them.
Oh yeah, this is why I refuse to get ahead of myself in this in terms of putting us into the final straight away.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And I don't think anybody who's been watching the Euros would think that this is going to be a walkover.
Yeah, we're going to tell the UK media they're always, but everywhere you turn the TV on, it's talking about England and the Euros. They're already putting us in the final. Yeah, and it's ridiculous.
Why didn't he catch that?
I don't know.
He had so much time to get there. It's like,
come on, Sturd, come on, run. Go on. Oh, putting too wide.
Come on, Sterling, get on the end of that. Go on, Sterling. Go on, Sterling.
That's one good thing about Kane. He wins his free kicks really easily. He was in a no-win situation then, but managed to win a free kick out of it.
As a defender, you gotta know that if you lean on him, he's going down.
I hate him in the Premier League doing that, but for England,
he does grab him. So I mean, at that point, all bets are off. Whether he earned it or not. If he doesn't grab him, I don't think it even comes that close.
It's just the way he backs into him with his arse.
Well, no, the defender grabbed him. No, come on. I understand what happened after he grabbed him is what we're talking about. But the defender grabbed him. You can see his shirt snap back, and then Kane.
Oh, so close.
See, I'm like 10 seconds behind you, so I get to see it now.
Oh, Saka and Mount.
Did it hit the post? Is that what it did?
No, it's a save.
It's a save. Wow.
Save for Schmeichel. Wow.
You know what? He's like, buddy, we used to be teammates. You got to let that one in. Come on.
Come on, please. Maguire as well. Oh, yeah, Maguire was back. That was going to hit the post and probably creep in there. Good hand there from Schmeichel. But these are saves we would come accustomed to from his time at Leicester.
He's another one that Man City let go, Schmeichel.
Yeah, Man City. Was it Notts County at one point when they had that new owner and all that Sol Campbell era sort of thing? Sven-Goran Eriksson was their manager and all that.
You know, too bad Man City is struggling without those two players, right?
Yeah, damn it.
And, I mean, if they just had those two players, maybe they'd be able to get some trophies, maybe finish top of the league and stuff, They'd win it all. They'd be the new invincibles on a consistent basis.
You're just showing a replay of that. It's a brilliant save. The ball was spinning away from him all the time.
Yeah, George in the chat saying Kane is useless, and then obviously laughing emojis in the chat as well. Yeah, to say he's useless being polite. I'm going to keep it at that because don't want to be seen as the Arsenal.
Both of these goalkeepers made their professional debuts for Darlington.
Yeah, they mentioned that on ITV earlier, didn't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like professional, as in senior professional debuts for. That's mad.
I know.
They are just like, why are they just giving them whatever they want?
It's a bit of fear. I think we're playing with Ian. It's not good.
God. I can't enjoy this game at all.
No.
If I was watching this, it's quite a really exciting game actually.
If we're not emotionally involved in it, it's fine. The fact we have an emotional connection to it.
Oh God!
It's like they.
I don't like this corner either. Oh, good. They're just so quick to the ball, Denmark. Oh. Thank God that fell to Braithwaite.
Barcelona started there, yeah. What did they sign him from? Was it Middlesbrough or something like that?
No,
as an emergency.
No, it was a team in Spain because they could only sign a striker from Spain.
Oh, okay.
One of the low. I can't remember which one.
No, but it was another league because it was an emergency. Because they had no strikers. Apparently, they had no one in their academy. Apparently, so they had to beg to have an emergency signing halfway through the season.
Yeah, but the thing is, the team he played for, which I can't remember it was, but they had no choice in the matter. They couldn't
No,
say
there's
no.
faults on them, yeah.
That was really bad. But now they're desperate to offload him for about 2 or 3 million, I've heard.
Oh, dear.
I mean, he's a willing runner. He's quite quick. He's a
It's
terrible.
just not Barcelona quality, let's be honest.
He's a terrible goal scorer. But he plays a part in this team.
This is just too easy. It's like they're playing against cones. You just go around the cone. I mean, it's not going to move.
Would you put Henderson on as a sub and take either Rice or Phillips off? A bit more experience in that midfield.
Yeah,
I was just putting it out there just as an option.
Do you know what I would do? I would actually drop Mason Mount deeper and take off one of Rice or Phillips and put on Grealish instead. But I do see what you know whether Henderson would be quite a good one as well. We do need to be able to break this team down, and we need that creativity. I'm thinking whether keeping Mason Mount on
is a good thing.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Rolled across their goal line.
Oh, for God's sake! Oh, it's not going to be easy for a minute.
Harry Kane in the box. Look where he is. How is he standing on the outside of the box, looking in at all the activity in front of him? Is he supposed to play defense? Is that why he's standing so far away? Look at him.
Walking on the edge of the box.
Oh, almost.
If he attacks that side of the field, it's all him, and he'll get there. They don't even see him coming. I don't. What?
Well, Mark's saying Rice is strolling back, so I think he suggests take Rice off out of the two.
Rice has been low-key good, really good, actually, I think, in his defensive work. I think Phillips has been a little bit less good in this game. I love Phillips. I really do.
Been fantastic in his tournament for us as well.
I think in this game he's been less effective. I think Rice has actually been quite key in making quite a few interceptions, to be honest. But we need to make a change. We do. I don't know what... that's why Gareth Southgate's paid the big bucks, but I really don't want him to see Saka take Saka off.
No, Saka's been actually, even in the second half, he's been the spark in our attack, basically. Whenever he gets the ball, he looks threatening. He just runs at the defence most of the time. I don't see why he would take him off, but it's Southgate, so I don't know.
Oh, he did it before, though.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know anymore.
I couldn't get my breath last time he took him off. I was absolutely gobsmacked.
George is saying put Grealish on for Mason Mount.
Is anybody warming up? Is the question. Is anybody warming up?
I think it might be worthwhile keeping Mount on in a deeper role, just for his extra running ability into the box. He just had a shot then, Mason Mount. I mean, he can do it. He can just pop up, can't he, in the box?
Come on, shoot it. Somebody. Saka, put it in there. Oh.
We're still making chances, which is a good thing. But it looks like they can cut us open whenever they want as well. It's a really good, evenly matched game.
Come on.
Oh, come on, ref. Saka's getting body checked. That's not even a foul.
This is what I'm saying. This ref's been so inconsistent tonight. We're getting thrown in the air. If it is been given as a foul, that's just it.
Mind you, Phillips just completely took out one of their players, and that wasn't a free kick either.
And you know what? I think that's a makeup call because he knew he screwed up. Because he's standing right there looking at it.
Saka was literally, the bloke just walked.
Checked him again, yeah.
And it wasn't even a free kick.
That's a makeup call. We'll take it. It's a makeup call, right?
Oh,
he's back to zero at least on those two non-calls. But he's still probably negative as far as we're concerned, yeah.
Well, as I say, give Maguire a booking for nothing, and then but they're literally whenever they foul players, proper fouls, and they're either getting no fouls given against them, or if it is, it's just that and no booking.
Luke Shaw just completely pushed this bloke, one of their players, out of the way, and then headed the ball back, and that was not a foul either.
Come on.
It's almost like he's letting him play because it's getting. He doesn't want to be
interrupting the flow and all that crap. Yeah.
I mean, it's lovely to see football like this with a bit of a challenge again, but I mean, come on.
Mark in the chat saying if you take anyone off, it would have to be Mount. Saka's producing way more.
See, yeah, but Mount's just had another shot again. I mean, this is what I'm on about. He crops up in these positions.
Those are Chelsea,
take off Rice or Phillips and drop him a little bit deeper. I wouldn't take him off.
Oof. I mean, it's a shot, but it's like a pass.
Also, it's the stuff that we're talking about.
Yeah, but he's in the position though, Gary. Like Rice or Phillips aren't going to be.
Go on, Saka. Go on. Unlucky. On target, but it's at the goalkeeper.
That's good. It looks like Christensen might have to go off.
Yeah, it could benefit us because of his.
He's been brilliant.
Depends who's coming on for him, obviously. Well, Paulson's getting ready to come on, I think.
How many subs are they making? 2, I think. They're making 2.
They're making 2, yeah.
See, Gareth's got to do something now. Oh, they're taking off Damsgaard, goal scorer. That's good for us as well.
Okay.
They are?
Oh, no. Yes,
okay, that would make no sense to me. I mean, we happy to see that because he's walking towards the
That's a Southgate substitution. That is. I'll take that every day of the week.
Well, I guess they said he is pretty young, right? So he might not be able to give them what they need for the next 25.
Where are they? I don't know. Obviously, they've got it wrong. He looks like he's walking back onto the pitch.
Yeah, still says he's coming off, even though he doesn't look like it.
It says on my screen, Mikkel Damsgaard is coming off for
he's shaking hands.
I know, but he's walking back on the pitch.
I have no idea what's going on now.
It's all
gone peaked on.
Somebody's trying to wind up the English fans.
Yeah.
Because it makes no sense. It makes no sense.
Grealish is definitely
trying to catch us off guard.
Let's see if any of the English fans see this.
It looks like 3 substitutions they're making, not 2, as well.
Oh, because Christian, that's maybe because that's
Maybe he's just walked back onto the pitch because they can't make the subs yet. I don't know.
Well, there's taping him up a bit. Christensen, the ditches, I've seen him get taped up a bit more. Like this help.
That was weird. So they stopped for what reason? Didn't they stop for the sub? Oh, it was injury?
It was the injury initially to Christensen, yeah. But then, it's come up on the screen saying there's a sub being made, but all 3 players on the sideline still waiting to come on.
Yeah, I know. Really weird.
And then Stone's almost done a flush his lines there.
The ball's gone out now. So it's going to be done. Grealish is coming on as well by the looks of it.
Well, who thought it?
If he comes off on for Saka, I'm going to go ballistic. Well,
I swear if he takes Saka off, he's done nothing wrong this game. He's been arguably our best player on the pitch. And that's, again, taking the Arsenal hat off here.
He is.
It's not even Arsenal hat. It's just like, who's your best player right now, right?
Just saying anyone comes and going, yours to say
Sterling is getting himself in good position, and Saka is there to help out. And, to get anything from Kane, you might win this thing.
17 for 18. So 17's coming off. Striger. Yeah, Zen Striger's gone on for Daniel Vast.
Dolberg's gone off and all.
Oh, okay. This is interesting. First next one, yeah.
The 2 best players have been taken off. Damsgaard and Dolberg.
You watched one of them score now, you said that.
Well, you know what? They might. I always think that a lot. I thought Denmark has worked pretty hard in this tournament as a whole. So I just feel like
come on, Saka, come on. Oh, brilliant piece of work there. He just lifted the ball over a player's head and took him on completely. It sent him off for a hot dog.
Nice. Oh, and he's got no. Why is nobody up there with him?
I know.
Every time he turns around, he looks up there.
Doing it
again.
Red
Harry
shirts
Kane's
and no white shirts.
Harry Kane's
Does he not see the pass coming to Saka? He's so deep, he doesn't want to come up.
Harry Kane's allergic to the goalpost. Didn't you know that in his
Let's
Euros?
do some Yuri Geller shit. Do not take Saka off, everyone. Say it to the telly right now. Do not take Saka off. No, they're taking Saka off.
Oh, go away.
Oh my God! What are you doing?
Why? He's literally our best player. That's it. That's it then. If we lose, it's because of that. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I said it all along. He will take Saka off.
It's so predictable, Southgate.
This is why I hate the bloke. Why are you doing this? Why? I mean, we
Even so,
go on and win this game, right? We could go on and win this game, but it doesn't take away the fact that he's just taken off our best player.
And Saka looks pissed off. I was in the camera pan to his face. He's not happy.
I'm not happy either.
What is he telling him?
I'll play you in the final if we get there.
I don't understand that.
Ridiculous. The same stuff he did against Germany, literally. I know it worked to get in that game, but it mixed up a bit. Because our challenge was like, oh, Saka starting, he'll come off at a certain time for this player, so we prepare ourselves for that. Mix it up, fucking hell. Again, Saka's been our best player, but hey, fuck it. Ridiculous. What an idiot.
And they are just walking through this defense.
Yeah.
Just whatever they want. Just here, the door's open. This looks too easy. How is that a call?
See, the thing is, Saka is
Saka
also tracks back and helps the defenders.
Yeah.
Grealish ain't going to do that.
Well, as a whole, out of the starting front three there, Saka, Kane and Sterling, not only is he the best player, Kane and Sterling should be well coming off before him based on their performances tonight.
Well, you know what?
If you take one of the attacking three off,
Kane can't be man of the match if Saka continues to play. So, I mean...
No, God forbid. Can't upset our dear Harry now.
You know, winning a trophy over whether, Mr. Kane gets a man of the match medal.
We're literally as well. We've got 20 minutes to go, by the way, if anyone's not watching the actual game and just listening to us talk about it. 20 minutes to go, and literally we're just allowing Denmark to come at us. This has got corrosive vibes all over again.
Saka was the only one creating anything at the moment. He's taking him off. I'm not saying Grealish ain't going to create something, but we could create more if Saka was there as well. I mean, it's just a joke.
I'm sorry. I'm
joke decision.
I don't like to be negative here, but this has got corrosive vibes all over again from 2018.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
and it's on ITV as well.
Basically, just took the elixir to this game and taking it off, and now you see a little bit of a dip in the energy that you had before. I mean, he brought something every time he touched the ball, and now you just said, "I just took it off." And you got to start all over again and figure out who's going to be that player.
Mark saying Southgate has his favourites. Harry Kane has played the most minutes under Southgate. Yep. No surprise there.
Hey, pulls out that card because all I can see is red.
It spoils my enjoyment of the game. It's really put me on a downer, that has. It really has. It's like, if you want to try and win the game in the last 20 minutes, you don't take off one exciting attacking player who's creating a chance and replace him with another one. You try and add to that and put another person on to create chances as well, not just have one person creating.
I did your argument as well. You don't take off your best player.
Oh,
you guys don't understand football at all. Do you? Did you get your? You don't know what you're talking about. You always take off your best player when your favorite player is struggling. I mean, how else do you get your? I mean, you guys know nothing. I don't understand it.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, Mount just had a shot. Well, a cross.
how is Harry Kane going to
Good
score
shot.
from there?
Tipped the bar. It was actually going in. Believe it or not, it
Oof.
was actually going in. It was easy for Schmeichel though.
You know, I mean, maybe the other thing is that you take Saka off, everybody else maybe gets a turn as well, right? Because now they don't, you know.
Oh, what a little touch by Phillips. Oh my
They
God.
take off the best play and everyone else gets to touch
What
the
a
ball
touch
now.
by Phillips that was. Oh, pen! The penalty. No, he hasn't given it. I want to see that again.
They have to VAR check it because of the potential.
I want to see that again because that looked like a penalty to me without any bias.
What are you saying for a handball? Or
How's that not a penalty? I've just seen a slow-mo replay. How is that not a penalty? It's got to be on VAR.
That's got to be. Did you not get the ball at all? I'm not seeing the replay yet.
Yeah, he gets the ball, but he goes through Harry Kane. But I think he's outside the box anyways.
Well,
no, he's in the box. He's in the box. I thought he got the ball, or did Harry Kane? Yeah, he gets the ball.
He's given a free kick to Denmark.
How?
What the actual?
This referee
to Denmark?
Isn't this referee meant to be one of the best in Europe?
Oh my God! How is that free kick to Denmark?
Russ, if you're still watching, get them silver hats out, please. Them tinfoil hats.
Did you see that touch by Phillips though? When he took it out the sky.
You know what?
You
know what? It should. If anything, it was outside the box, but it definitely shouldn't have been Denmark's ball.
Where on God's green earth is that a free kick to Denmark? I'm telling you, the UEFA do not want England in the final.
Well, you know what? Harry Kane is maybe he's they got the little notes on Harry Kane. He will go down.
Do you know what? As soon as I said that about Phillips being quiet this match, he's been really, really good.
There's another interception there. Doesn't go England way.
I know. He broke up the play again, and he's been doing that a lot since the last few minutes. But that little touch he did, wow! I don't know. I can't believe they haven't shown that again. Like skills.
Oh dear, Southgate. I hope you've got some other tricks up your sleeve.
Oh, crying out loud. I mean, the only worst decision that was seen, other than bringing off Saka, is the Denmark manager bringing off his two best players as well.
We will say that. The way this game's going at the moment, we're saying that now. One of them two will score now. That's come on.
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't change the fact that he's brought off his two best players.
Oh, no.
That's a really odd decision.
Maybe just probably the players' fitness is not where it needs to be because of it being so playing so regularly. It's obviously probably shattered them, but maybe I don't know because of how intense the leagues have been domestically throughout Europe, having to play on top of the back end of last season previously. I don't know. Maybe that's just certain players are a bit physically shattered. And he's just, I'm just guessing.
Maybe. But you've got 20 minutes left of one of your most important matches in the,
Oh yeah, I know. I get what you're saying, totally. Then saying that, fucking, our manager's no better. He took off our best player in the game.
I know.
For Grealish.
Oh, well played, Maguire. Oh, unlucky. Maguire did well there. Nearly put a perfect ball through, but not quite.
It's just really.
That Christensen's got to come off. He's wasting more time now. Come on, mate. Just get off the pitch for crying out loud. Of course,
it's add on to injury time, but still, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Why has he not gone off already?
Because it's allowing his teammates to get a breather and re-establish themselves in the game. Oh, but yeah, that's a thing we have to talk about now. Yeah, he gets the ball and just lays on the floor going, I'm injured. I've overdone it.
It's clearly not right. It's clearly not good enough to well enough to play. Just get him off the pitch. He's wasting too much time.
He's claiming cramp now. I mean, how? He literally just won the ball. He didn't know. I can't see where he done himself there.
I think one of the England back team of England should put on one of those pair of comedy glasses with a moustache, like the Italian bloke they've got on their bench. You see him? You know what I'm on about?
I'll probably see it in a second. Yeah.
The Italian bloke yesterday. He's got one of the. When he's they're making a sub. He's always there.
Oh yeah, one of his back. Yeah, one of his assistants. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got one of those comedy pair of glasses and moustaches on that you get out of a joke shop.
Yeah, he's gone off now. Joachim Andersen's gone on for him.
Yeah. Come on, England. Let's have a strong finish, please. Oh,
just avoid. We have to avoid going extra time. We have to. Both teams do, really. As we mentioned earlier.
They need to calm down a bit. They're all remonstrating with the ref at the moment.
Hmm.
Oh, come on.
One minute he's letting them play, next minute he's in everybody's business.
That's what I'm saying. This has been an absolute. He's had an absolute mare tonight. Absolute mare. He's meant to be. I swear he's meant to be like. Wasn't he the ref for the Champions League final as well? He's meant to be like the best of the best in Europe. Fucking on his performance, I can't see how.
Oof.
Oh, go on.
Oof.
Cut back. Oh, lucky.
I mean, if he gets if that defender touches it wrong.
Yeah. Lucky Phillips there.
I'll tell you what, two central defenders haven't really put a foot wrong, have they?
No.
Really, to being honest, they've not made too many mistakes at all.
That's
Been
good.
really solid winning the headers at the back. We do look quite strong at the back. It's just, I'm not going to keep going on about it. That's really done my head in, that substitution.
Well, it's easy to do that when you don't have a striker attacking them, right? Consistently all game. I mean, if Kane is standing in between them, they're going to have to play a little bit differently. But he's standing outside the box when we're attacking. I mean, if they basically can just do whatever. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I was on about our defenders, our central defenders.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Win the ball back. Oh, thank God. That was well played by Mount there, actually. He did well there. Won us a free kick.
Come on.
Took a sting out the game.
Oh, Grealish, man. Come on.
So you went from like letting them play to like any kind of like contact, you know, it's gonna be a call, even though I mean they've done worse things and gotten nothing.
I mean, James is in the chat again. He says we have had no attack down the right hand side since Saka got taken off. Nope. And that was our threat. And amazingly, taking the best player with the threat we had, we're seeing that you said. It's just. I'm not.
You go for it. If you should have gone for it. And like I said,
if we lose this, I'm going to
Mount a bit deeper, and then put Grealish where Mount is now. Just take off Rice or Phillips first.
Yeah.
Try that, and keep Saka on the right hand side. Move Phillips into the middle, and put Mount behind Phillips.
Yeah, if that's the only sub he makes now between 90 minutes, and we end up losing this, I'm going in at Southgate something chronic after all the fucking shit I've had to take, saying, "Oh, he's a great manager. He'll get us da 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 da." No. He's fucked it. He's bottled it yet again.
Yeah. He just lost the ball again. Grealish couldn't take it on his chest. Come on. I just got a horrible feeling about this. I really have.
Yeah. James also goes on to say, to pop this in the chat, says, I'll take Mount off for Foden now. And Henderson for Rice. Rice is grabbing his hips, sucking the wind back here, yeah.
Yeah, good shout, James.
Maybe he thinks because they subbed 4, right? So
yeah, and
he's thinking, you know what?
So far, yeah.
Maybe he's thinking I'll bring those subs in if I have to go to extra time.
I mean, we're certainly not playing like the home team, are we? Let's face it.
No.
Well, you're not playing like the 4th best team in the world, so
No.
We're not playing like the team that's just come back
with
from
home
Baku.
advantage to the fans behind us. Yeah.
You know, we've travelled all over the place, to Baku and back and all that, and we've only been to Rome and played all the other games here. We're not playing like that team at the moment.
No. James goes on to say, Phillips excellent, by the way, Andrew. You said in your Premier League predictions video we did, you praise his energy, his ethic, guy's cardio is immense. And that's massively down to the Leeds manager, the way he trains his players and demands what he demands out of them.
Did you see that touch he had when he took it out of the sky? It landed on his foot and he put at the same time in one movement, he put that ball through to one of our players. That was unbelievable. I can't believe that wasn't shown again. That's like Techers.
Come on, give him a yellow. Give him a yellow. Come on. Give him a yellow. Give him a yellow. There's no talking to at this point in the game. Come on.
Oh, come on. Literally, that's deliberate as well.
I mean, that's not like he didn't let go at all. Come on.
No, it's deliberate as well. You can tell
he wouldn't have let go if he
Come on.
Nope, yet again. Oh, we'll play on, sort of thing. It's like, fuck it. This ref he's having a nightmare. He's had no control of this game whatsoever.
I'll tell you one thing. We haven't seen anything from Kyle Walker on the right-hand side at all. Now, I don't know really whether that's down to Denmark or down to instruction. I haven't really been able to see that too much. But Kyle Walker's pace, we've not exploited that at all this match. One bit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you said it just as he takes the ball through the middle, though, right? So every time, you know what, talk about somebody else, because every time you talk about somebody, they seem to get the ball in at least a positive area.
That reminded me of when I saw him running with. I saw him running with it.
Oh, okay. Well, talk about somebody else before they do anything good.
No, we've not exploited him at all in this game. Yeah. His pace is phenomenal. But that might be down to Denmark pressing him, to be honest. I don't really know. But
we lost Ryan.
Yeah, probably true, James, saying he's mainly tucking in as a third centre back. But then again, you know, you've got Luke Shaw bombing on down the left. We could have really used Walker's pace down the right-hand side as well.
James is saying in the chat, in instruction, Andrew, he's been used as a first centre back. To be honest, Stones Maguire pressed so high he tucks in.
Yeah.
Saying that now, Denmark on the attack and got a fucking corner. Great. He's coming.
Jensen's coming on for Thomas Delaney. He's quite a good player.
Oh, yeah, he's got a bit of a knock here, yeah. Yet nothing from England apart from Saka going off. Okay, great. I don't want to.
No, we've got.
That's why. I mean, I thought their energy wouldn't be at the level of in England in terms of the fact that they've been overworked a lot more. But we can take advantage of it when you don't sub to the 70th minute and you only sub the one player that is putting pressure on them. So you basically play right into their hands. The best
Toby's
defense.
asking, by the way. Toby's asking in the chat, does Southgate know what subs are? Clearly not, Toby. Clearly not.
They're sandwiches, man. Yeah, you know.
This is why I don't back Southgate long term as England manager. Trying to be PG here for the family and all that.
Yeah, my sons are here.
Yeah. He's just saying. He's just asking the question. Does Southgate know what a sub is?
Yeah, I know. What brought on one? What is it? When he brought on one sub?
Literally one sub out of 5 in 90 minutes, nearly. I can't see. Keep looking. Whenever the camera's panning over to that area, I don't see anyone warming up that he's going to bring on.
Oh, no. Oh, is that? There might be one actually over there.
Yeah, Mark in the chat's asking if Denmark used all their subs. They have used all their subs, but I think they get an extra sub in the extra time as well, just in case of injuries and all that. I think. I might have changed the rules, but as it stands, they've used all their subs. They're allotted 5 as it stands.
Oh.
Whereas we've just used 1.
England are well on the attack in these last couple of minutes, but
we ain't score. If we score a winning goal, my days, before 90 minutes, I'll be shocked.
Six minutes of injury time. 6 minutes.
Because of the penalty shout and Christensen kept going down, didn't he? Yeah, wasting time.
It is weird though. All of a sudden now, Kyle Walker's there and right in the box. Go on. I lost it.
Mark saying in the chat, they should have 4 first plays for the extra time. Yeah, but I want extra time. I just want to win the game now.
I know.
If you get extra subs, shouldn't that be 5? Or you don't get an extra sub if you've got more than 1.
I don't know. Honestly, don't know. But when you consider we've got Sancho, Foden to bring on in extra time, that's quite good. Even Calvert-Lewin.
Calvert-Lewin isn't even on the bench, by the way.
Isn't he?
No.
Well, you can't have Harry Kane coming off. I mean,
Rashford.
So what's the point?
Rashford must be Rashford, Foden, Sancho to bring on.
But Lewin, he's not injured either.
No. He's not had a minute either, has he, on the pitch? England are really bossing the play at the moment, but we just can't break through their line of defence. This is when we needed Saka.
Yeah.
For his composure around that area.
God forbid.
Oh, well done. That was good play by Luke Shaw, actually. Winning the ball back then. That could have been a dangerous break.
Now, why are you rush? Oh, come on. It's like 2 feet. Come on. They wouldn't have had to move the ball if the defense didn't kick the ball up there.
I know.
Trying to steal it. It was the.
Oh, come on! I'll tell you what, we're playing really well at the moment. Come on! Just can't quite find the space. Oh,
No.
Willie just blasted one over with his
Well,
left.
Kane's just standing and waiting for the ball to come to him as well.
We just couldn't find that little space, for a second, just for a decent shot. They're defending for their lives, Denmark, honestly. Unlucky, Phillips. We're playing really, we're pressing really hard now. But is it too late?
Okay.
Should have been doing this 20 minutes ago.
I mean, seriously, when Sterling is coming up, then is there no reason for why isn't a striker following him? I mean, come on, I don't. Is he offside all the time? Is that why he's never there?
Because he's useless, I think, to be honest. Maybe, I don't know. No, he's not useless. Honestly,
no, but I mean, he's standing at the 18. I mean,
I know. I
get in there.
He's just won a free kick on the right wing. There, Gary. Literally just won a free kick on the right wing.
Yeah, but I mean, he can do that.
George isn't holding back on Kane, by the way. Completely, asking what's Kane doing to completely stop Greaves from taking a shot there.
Yeah, I know.
Kane, be shellfish? Never.
Come on. Put one in now from this free kick. Go on. Please.
Just whip it in and hope, move about and get to the ball, for fuck's sake.
That's it. It's got to go into extra time now, surely.
Yeah, it's going to go to, isn't it?
Chance.
The guy's pants on going to be on nervous wreck. I'm just letting you all know now. Because Casper's in goal for them.
I might have a heart attack live on screen.
Can't be joining you. Oh, dear. Oh, for God's sake.
I mean, what James said earlier about Rice being a bit knackered, he must be. But I'll tell you what, he's actually impressed me this match. He really has. I think he's been one of our better players as well. He's not done anything at all like to steal the headlines, but he really has been bossing that sort of area and winning the ball back for us.
Yeah, I was on a show and they asked me about Rice and I was like, you know what? You don't say his name much or anything like that, but you don't usually it's because usually hear something when they do something bad or really, really good, and everything seems to be solid, quiet, which is good.
Yeah, he doesn't get any headlines, but I tell you what, there's not many better defensive midfielders in Europe at the moment, I don't think. Yeah. He doesn't get any kind of plaudits, but the way he's played in this tournament, I have to say, he's really impressed me a lot. Not much gets past him at all. He's only 22, I think, still. Maybe 23. He's only going to get better, which is... not good for the Premier League, but it's good for England. Not good for Arsenal in the Premier League, I should say, obviously. He's undoubtedly going to end up at Chelsea. Oh, God. Still playing on. Go! God.
Put it in the box. Oh, Harry Kane. I mean, that was Harry Maguire.
That's it. It's extra time. Oh, I'll tell you
they don't look like they're ready to shoot.
To the last minute. There.
Shoot it. Oh. It's almost like that was there the whole game, right? That kind of pressure they're putting on that defense was there.
Yeah.
They just never took advantage when they had opportunities.
He's got to put some substitutes on now. I'll still be able to hear you and speak. I'm just going to be off screen for a minute.
All right.
I don't know what's happened to Ryan. Hey, don't think Ryan's had his heart attack already, do you?
Mm. So here we are, 1-1.
Really had them.
England still has 4 subs. Are they going to use them to get in this one? Let's see.
We really
They
had them on
should.
the rope there, though. That last.
Yeah, but I mean
last few minutes.
that's how you build into the game. That's why you bring in Grealish earlier, right? Takes a bit of time.
We should have brought on Sancho and Foden.
Obviously, he's not trying to win it in 90, right?
It's not good for the final to have to play extra time now.
I don't get taking off Saka. I don't know. I mean, every match is a must win, but
well, that really changed the game.
I mean,
not in a good way.
I mean, they took off their better players. We took off our better player, and stalemate. I mean, I don't get that.
Saka wasn't looking tired to me. He really wasn't looking like he was blowing at all.
Nope. No, he did not look tired to me. This is... I don't get it. Man, Foden comes on, Grealish goes off because he can't really make too many other subs, right? Henderson's going to come on, right? Because he always comes on. Did we lose? Did Ryan reach out to you?
I think Henderson may come on, yeah. But I think Foden and Sancho should come on to try and open up their defence a bit more. They're really defending for their lives. And,
who are you taking off when you do that, though?
Well, that's the thing.
I mean, it seems there's a couple of a set of players that just aren't allowed to come out, you know?
I've never seen Sterling get substituted, but maybe Sterling to come off, maybe Mount to come off for those two, for Foden.
Yeah.
Sancho.
No, Sterling did come out, but I think it was for like 5 minutes. I think it was a short amount of minutes. So, So they're lining up here. I don't know what you guys can see over there, but
yeah, they are.
I don't think we made any subs at. So
that's just crazy. I mean, I don't know
what's the point of having so much depth on your team and never using it in a game like this?
It's just madness. I don't know.
You have so much depth. I mean, you're not going to drop off. You just bring something different and better, or not really better. It's something different every time. You don't drop. You're not going to drop your form because you just bring on somebody else.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Hello. What happened there? You just left us for a whole.
For some bizarre reason, even though the Wi-Fi's connected to the thing that's got false bars and all, it just didn't want to work. So I've had to literally turn the whole laptop, the MacBook off and reboot it, and now it's working fine at the moment. Touch wood. So I don't know what happened other than that. No idea.
No subs, Ryan. No subs.
Oh, what a surprise. I've just seen the kickoff. Yeah, no surprise. But Southgate's the man, apparently. This is why I was never confident we would win this, as in the tournament itself, because Southgate does these brain fart moments. So he overthinks things and panics.
Well, he's not panicking. He's not doing anything.
He took off our best player. That's panicking.
Oh. Yeah.
For a player that's come on, with all due respect, and done nothing.
Well, he did in the last minute. He did look like he was going to threaten the back line. So,
oh yeah, 1 minute after how long we've been on the pitch. Yes, totally worth the substitution. What's going on here, by the way?
Mount, Sterling, and Rice should come off. Henderson, Foden, and Sancho, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Somebody tell Kane we need to score, and we can't do that. We use standing on the 18.
The fucking box, you dope you ass twat. Oh dear. Stay in the middle.
Foden and Henderson are just about to come on.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense based on.
Comes off.
Now we need Sancho as well.
Depends who's coming off, though. We say it makes sense. Depends who's coming off.
Well, it makes sense that he's going to bring somebody in. Doesn't make sense that is he going to be 100% correct on this question? I don't know. He's 50. He's 50% based on what he's done in the past. So,
I mean, this game is screaming out for Sancho. His pace and trickery around the box. I mean, either him and Foden could quite easily get a penalty. Same as Grealish.
And Grealish would that say, yeah.
So we need to get them on, definitely.
Yeah, the best defense for the Danish is Southgate.
Yeah. Yep.
After all the hype that's been built around this match, Southgate cannot afford to lose this. In one sense of the fact, with people like me in the fan base. Because this will be the final now in the cup. I said it last night. If we lose this tonight,
God! Why wasn't someone there to tap that in? Oh,
I've been asking for that since the first 90 minutes I've seen of England. Why isn't somebody up there?
Why is not striker there?
Once again, but you know what? It is Harry Kane, so it's kind of a little difficult to ask him to have somebody in front of him.
Yeah, but the one time Sterling wasn't there to tap it in. The one time he's always.
Well, you know what? Only one of them is allowed in the box. Don't you know the rules, Andrew? Only one of them was allowed inside that square thing, man.
Yeah, it's like five-a-side. You're not allowed.
It's got one England player capacity in there.
Oh God!
The irony is, Saka would have been there. If you're on the pitch, he'll be there.
Sterling's always there as well. Sterling and Saka are normally always there.
Go on. Oh, for God's sake, Sterling, hold on to the ball too long. Mark in the chat saying Southgate is going to get a new contract, win or lose this game.
Of course he will, yeah. Of course he will.
Back to another semi-final, yay! That's our standard now, yay! Not winning it, fuck that. How dare we achieve what we should be achieving with the several players we have?
Schmeichel is such a good goalkeeper, though, and he's really underrated, don't you think?
Massively underrated.
Yeah. I always thought he was good, so I don't know. I mean, since because
he started his career, obviously, was it Man City? Then went on to Notts County in League Two, when they had that brief moment of multi-billionaires taking over. And Spain going out, so the former England manager was their manager. Sol Campbell came in, he went in.
So there's Rice coming out, so I guess that's one of the players, right?
Yes, it's quite clear that Southgate is actually listening to this podcast because
he's literally listening to us here.
Didn't see Foden's coming on for
Mount voice piece to Southgate.
Mount came on for Mount.
Fucking hell.
We need to take Sterling off now, bring on Sancho, in my opinion.
That guy's like 6'8", and a little guy like Sterling hurt him. Come on.
You looked at me, ref. Literally, everyone's complaining on Twitter about the Saka substitution, by the way, still. It shouldn't be Saka or Grealish. It should be both of them playing together, this, that, and the other.
That's what I said, yeah, definitely. That's well played. Come on. Oh, he should have crossed it in then. Foden was right there. Take too long. Come on, England are well on top again at the moment. We need to capitalise on this. We really do, otherwise we're going to regret it. Come on. Oh. Oh. Come on. Oh, just too high. For once, Harry Kane was there on the 6-yard line and he was too high. Oh.
Okay, it's only took about 96 minutes.
We really need to score because we are so on top at the moment.
This is what we were doing at the start of the first half. We had all the ball, all the possession, and attacking with purpose, and we just stepped off for some reason. And Stone's got a smack in the face, been told to play on. Why did Kane not jump for that?
He was too high, to be fair.
Let's make an attempt, though. I love it how Stone got a smack in the face, by the way.
God. Virtually off the line.
Well, I'm assuming for us, in the sense of...
Oh, God, another shot. Saved by Schmeichel. We've got to score. Come on.
We've got to win this. If it goes to pens, Denmark will win this because Schmeichel's that good of a goalkeeper.
Oh. Lashed at it, Sterling. Come on. Not even better than that.
Get in there. That Grealish shot was at the goalkeeper. A good shot though.
Yeah.
Sterling did 3-pointer for rugby. Okay.
We've really got to capitalise on this.
Before it's too late. Because as I was saying, literally, if this goes to pens, I think Denmark will go through because Schmeichel is that good of a goalkeeper. He knows most of these players as well, Premier League wise, where to go.
We just look like the fitter team at the moment. They look like they're dead on their feet, but they're still defending so well.
I'm so reluctant, yeah.
We've got to capitalise on this time. We really have. Bring on Sancho for crying out loud. Bring on another player that can unlock this defence.
Why is this ref so reluctant not to book their players, by the way? Yeah, when it comes to us fouling them, apparently, straight away the cards are out. The UEFA conspiracy.
Lovely turn there by Foden.
Oh my God, Guy, what was that?
Oof. Well, that's not a good pass, Foden.
He overthinks it. Thinking he's playing with Man City players. Most of these players don't get in the Man City squad.
corner.
Mark in the chat saying Sambodia only paid £7 million for Damsgaard last season. He's now valued around £40 to £50 million. Obviously, this season in this tournament.
He's only a young kid, isn't he? But he's going old already. You notice. Shame. Oh, poor corner. I'll never get over the fact that these professional footballers can't beat the first man on a corner ever.
Can't criticise them now, can we? Not allowed to criticise them. That would be negative. God forbid.
No, I mean that's just that players.
This is basics, I know.
What team it is? How can you not beat the first man on a corner when you're a professional
Yeah,
footballer? You should get money deducted off your salary, like a fine, if you can't beat the first man.
If you can't take a phone, you've missed 2 matches, so Bellingham will be fucked.
I'll tell you what, if they start getting deducted money and getting fined from not doing a corner properly, they will
do the basics, yeah. Suddenly, all of a sudden, we practice some extra practice, guys. Come on.
We're all over them now. We're just
doing nothing with it, though. That's the thing. We've got all the possession. We're just doing nothing with it.
Come on. Brilliant play by Sterling. Oh, pen. Is it a pen? Yes, a penalty.
But literally, as you're saying, literally as you said that, my brother's, I can hear my brother 3 floors down. He's 3 floors down. After said, go, pen.
Brilliant play by Sterling again.
I wonder if I've ever got money on this game. Because the way he just screamed, like, come on, please. Yeah. Kane's going to take it, so he can't. Please don't miss it. Please take the advantage.
Ryan.
Sterling being positive.
No, he's gonna make it. All right, that's it. Done. That's good. That's it. None of this English, negativity. He's putting it in. That's what his job is. That's what he does. He scores goals. I'm
sorry, Gary, but being in England and you're in '96, all them memories, flashbacks, and penalties. I'm a bit nervous.
They're checking the penalty. So
for God's sake! He's not going to get given, is it?
Well, doesn't the referee decide anyways?
The referee's giving it, but obviously they're checking to make sure it was.
But I mean, they can tell him. They can tell him what they think they see, and he can tell him what he saw.
If they overrule it, he'll check. He won't go against that.
I'm putting my volume on because I need to hear what's going on.
But Harry Kane grabbed the ball, so I'm going to think that means it's a PK.
Check over. Yes. Now come on, Kane. Come on.
Your buddy blocked the last one, but he's not blocking this one. All right, Kane.
Tell you what, though. I'll tell you, if he makes a mistake of looking into
none of that.
None of
that. Andrew, none of that. It's going in.
He's got
no.
Pick a corner. Anyone.
But he put it in. Get in.
For God's sake! What did I say?
What did I say? That's all your negativity. That's all your negativity. Both of you. You're both
saved it. But
no, that's because you guys built him up.
That's because of Schmeichel. Schmeichel is a scary.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter. Kane is as big as Schmeichel is, isn't he? Isn't Kane bigger?
I need to take a moment. I smashed my head on the wall.
This is the clip I'm using, by the way. That's that moment there. Got 2-1 up, back on the wall.
It hurts.
It definitely hurts. It should hurt.
Oh my God, we're literally so close to a final for the first time in 55 years. 66 was the last final. That's a World Cup. Yeah. We all know there.
They guess what? They have to come and attack. So guess what? Guess what?
He reacted so quick.
Well, Kane does that a lot, though, right? I've seen him do that multiple times.
Joe,
you got some food. You got some food on your chest, mate.
Maybe. Yeah. Nice.
And then Melvin's gone a bit crazy live from his living room.
I'll tell you what, though. If we win this game, I'll give you another one of those to share.
I think I'll be joining this straight away. They'll put us through this. Trippier and just showing the footage of Trippier on my screen.
We're into added time. They've taken off that Yannick Vestergaard.
Well, You see that, by the way, Southampton today in their tweet, obviously they tweeted that, obviously put a tweet out, image of Luke Shaw and a few other Southampton players are playing in this game, yeah? And it's in English. And they went, good luck, Vestergaard. After. Like, oh yeah, that's it. Don't root for your country, the country you're actually playing the league in and all that. No. Root for the player you employ, opposed to the opposition. That's nice.
He's another underrated player, though, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he's absolutely brilliant. I'm actually surprised we haven't actually, even lots of Arsenal, haven't put any interest towards him.
You're asking for us to do really smart things.
I know, but still, I'm just saying.
You keep asking us to do things that seem like things that smart teams do.
Come on,
like going out and getting players that look really good that are playing on teams that aren't. You know, I don't know.
God forbid.
Bringing up Trippier.
Trippier's going on, okay. But for Walker or someone else?
I don't know. But why not Sancho? Try and get another goal. We're so dominant at the moment. Could get another goal quite easily. But I can understand it, I suppose. But I don't like this trying to hold on to a lead. I really don't.
No, I don't like it either. So, especially again, we're so because it's England, we're emotionally invested in it. It makes it even worse.
This first half still hasn't finished, you know. We're still playing.
I know, it's still going. I'm literally seeing the crowd just bounce up and down in the stadium, by the way.
I'm so nervous now. I just hate this safety first management.
Where did the 3 minutes come from?
We've literally got the team on toast at the moment. We should go for a third, holding on to a 2-1 lead.
Just fucking send a message to Italy as well by doing that as well. Because literally, we can, the way we played tonight for the majority of this game and allowing the opposition all the ball and the tempo, we cannot do that against Italy if we get through.
Worst thing is, it gives the impetus back to Denmark. Forget it at the moment. It tells them we're going to defend now. We haven't won the game yet.
Nope.
So it just allows them to come onto us for the second period of extra time. That's what it said.
Saka better, if we get through, Saka better start. The sacrifice he'd had to make tonight to come off when he was the best player on the pitch, he better fucking start Southgate. Because I'm sorry, he did nothing wrong to come off tonight.
I'll tell you what, though, Harry Kane, one lucky man that bounced back to him.
Oh, yeah, just a tad, yeah.
It was a poor penalty, terrible penalty. Against Schmeichel, he put it nowhere near the post.
Well, usually Harry Kane just puts his foot through it and puts it in the roof of the net.
Well, you know what? Because you guys, all this British negativity, just slowed down that ball. I mean, you see how close it was to the goalkeeper? He almost caught it with his stomach.
Yeah,
that was you together shit. That was.
You know, if that was him against Arsenal, guess what? It wouldn't have doubted it.
No,
we had two goalkeepers, and he still would have scored.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, they both would have dived the wrong way. One would stay in the middle. One would dive the right hand side. He'd put it down the left.
Oh, he's a lucky man. But I'm glad.
As it stands, he's lucky. It could backfire still with 50 minutes to go, half time. By the way, anyone that's watching, in extra time.
I don't like this bringing on Trippier though. The more I think about it, the worse decision.
Did anybody come off? I didn't
see who came off actually. I'll look at my phone one sec. The Sky Sports app.
Half time, but it just gives out the wrong message to your opponent, doesn't it? Oh, we're going to hold on to this lead now.
We're going to sit back and hope for the best.
Yeah.
He hasn't come on yet, according to the UEFA site. So
he hasn't.
No, he hasn't yet. No. I was looking on my phone as well. We've still got 2 subs left. Obviously, we've only made the Declan Rice with Jordan Henderson, Mason Mount off for Phil Foden, and Saka went off earlier, as we know, for Grealish. We've still got obviously the 2 subs, so just use them up. Fuck it. In terms of subs, bring Sancho on, and yeah. Maybe Jude Bellingham. Give Bellingham a run out.
I bet. Can you imagine the atmosphere at Wembley now? I mean, just look at everyone bouncing up and down. It would be amazing, wouldn't it? After all this time without fans, 60,000 at Wembley. I bet it's buzzing.
Well, literally, what was it? I was watching the build-up in Sky Sports News because had David Seaman, all the ex-players, some of the ex-players and all that in the build-up. At 2:30, 3 o'clock this afternoon, outside Wembley they were at, and the place was rammed. Like, the entire outside was rammed. It was just mostly England fans, a few, but most of them weren't even going into the game. Most of them just there just to be there.
Yeah. I wonder who's coming off. With Trippier.
Well, Trippier's coming on. Yeah, he's coming on now.
Who's number 7? I don't know the numbers.
Number 7 is Grealish.
Grealish!
Really?
The sub is coming off.
He's taking. Oh my god! He took. Oh my god! unless he's picked up an injury somehow. I don't get that.
What the hell? He was not injured.
Has he actually lost the plot? The Southgate just gone Looney Tune mode now.
He's taken off his substitute.
For the substitute he brought on for the best player at the time as well. Just to throw that in there.
I just can't believe this. I really can't. What the hell's going on?
And the English media won't ask him a question like, "What did Saka need to come off? Did Grealish need to come off?"
Because if we win this, they won't. If we lose, they will ask the question. Obviously,
but you still ask that question, though. That everybody wants to know that. I know, you still ask that question. It doesn't matter if they win 5-1.
I know. This is a British again, Gary. Welcome to British media. This is what they do.
He doesn't think that it's a good idea maybe to rest Sterling for the last 15 minutes.
Oh no, don't really. That's common sense. Let's completely burn him out for the final. Yeah, fuck City and all that. Or whoever he ends up playing for next season.
What a bloody idiot! I'll tell you what. I mean, not being funny, right? But we've been linked to Sterling, and I wasn't. Oh God, no. He's still only 26. After these performances in this championship, I'd have him in a heartbeat.
But the thing is, what do you want for the money you're going to spend on him? Are you going to get it? Are you going to get what he's worth?
I'm not thinking about the money situation.
But that's the thing that's going to be pretty large in terms of for Arsenal, anyways. I mean, what do you think is going to cost? Is he going to be 30 mil, 50, 70? What is it that they're looking for?
Well, in terms of, I think because the fact that Man City are so desperate to get rid of him and Mahrez, I'd rather Mahrez, don't get twisted.
Mahrez,
but I think the fact they want him gone so desperately, I think it's going to be around the 30 to 50 mil mark. Nothing more, nothing less.
I'd rather have Sterling than Mahrez.
But I'm just saying, out of the two options,
Sterling scores more goals and he's 3 years younger.
Would have them both, to be honest. Give us some more options.
But he's 29 years old now. So we've had enough.
Steve also goes on to say Southgate never fails to surprise me with his brain dead decisions. Yep, you're jumping on board.
That's even. I mean, that makes the Saka decision even worse.
Well, you know what I did say earlier, and you can find it where I did say Grealish probably is going to come off.
Yeah,
kiddingly, because I didn't really think that because I really didn't think that would be actually an option, and it happened. He played. What did he do? He played about 30 minutes. 35 minutes. No, 20. No, he came in. Yeah, 70. 30 minutes.
I'll tell you when he came on. The 69th minute he came on. So 20.
About 35 minutes.
20 minutes and normal time.
37 minutes.
And that's 35 minutes in because he didn't play in the previous match, so he's tired, I guess. He's got a 30-minute limit, and then he's got to come
his ankle up on his seat as well, so maybe he took a knock or something. But yeah.
That makes me even more angry that he took Saka off.
Yeah.
And he replaced his replacement.
Yeah.
That's what happened to me. High up brain dead manager at Southgate. You got relegated Middlesbrough. I'm just saying.
He certainly didn't look injured to me.
Yeah, usually the ice comes out right away if he's injured, right?
Oh, no, this is what I'm saying. I'm assuming things because he said because his way is usually because he's up in the chair. It doesn't make sense otherwise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It just makes no sense whatsoever why it's gone off.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how Jack Grealish is feeling right now? He will be absolutely.
I can imagine.
That's utter embarrassment.
Yeah.
Real embarrassment.
I was saying earlier how Saka looked pissed off when he was going off. Imagine, as you said, I think Grealish will be 10 times that now because he came on for him.
That's humiliating. Proper humiliating.
Again, that won't be mentioned though because if we win this, that won't be mentioned.
Harry Kane thought he was going to get something there, and the referee's like, "Nah, dude, nah,
Get up, you."
nah."
Basically, what he's saying.
God.
But I know what you're doing. I might give it to you every other time, but not
I've
this one.
researched your antics, Harry. Get up.
Pickford just kicked the ball and swung his leg so much he fell over.
God. Oh, God.
Put it straight out for a throw-in and all, by the way.
I am concerned, obviously, a few minutes into the second half, by the way, anyone that's watching.
Where?
And we are doing what we did during the 90 minutes and letting Denmark have the ball again. Dictate the tempo again.
We're totally sitting back now and letting them come on us, which is a really, really bad decision. They could quite easily get a penalty or a free kick on the edge of the box.
Well, literally, look, if they equalise now, go 2 and goes to pens. Schmeichel's already got a mental advantage over Harry already.
Right. You know what? If he's not going to do the same thing. That thing's going to be further. It's going to be higher, and it's going to be
We're talking about Harry Kane. I don't
you said it.
Just tell him that's Arsenal in there. He'll score.
Yeah.
That is Leno. That is not Casper.
Oh dear!
Look at his team. They're in red. You know, there's that team in red that you don't like. Oh man!
Oh come on! Just get the ball now. Get it down and play some football. We're terrible at the moment. We're really holding on. I knew this would happen. Taking off our players that could create, and we're just.
Yeah, Mark's asking, can you remember when Abue was brought on as a sub and then subbed off not long afterwards?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that against Wigan at the end. Actually got booked because he came on. What was it? About 5-10 minutes it was, wasn't it? It was on and off because he came on and had an absolute nightmare of getting the ball and passing it to the other team, getting jeered and the groans from the fans. And Wenger took him off and he got jeered off, obviously. He did do a great though. Go, oh fuck you all. He came off, but he got his head down and fucking cracked on.
That was appalling abuse of him, though.
Oh yeah, definitely. Again,
I
never can do that.
I understand that he had a shit game, but what he went through was absolutely despicable. I just hated that from our fans.
Come on, Sterling.
Sterling.
Go.
With all that, I had huge
Sterling.
respect for him when he came back and did what he did. Because that takes a lot of mentally to come back.
Harry. Come on, Harry. Do something with it.
Turn the fans around.
Carried on playing a lot of games after that match.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, he went through hell after his.
Go on, pass it.
As well.
All I can hear is my brother 2 floors down going, come on.
We've finally got the ball back and we're playing in their half now.
Kyle Walker, come on.
Well, I've just heard my brother say get in there, so I don't know if that's a goal or just a good challenge. I don't know.
Come on.
Oh, no, he's complaining about something. I don't know.
God.
Oh, he's screaming for a pen. My brother is screaming for a pen.
That could have been a penalty, but it wasn't. That looked more of a penalty than the Sterling one, to be honest.
I'm about to see any second now. But literally, I can literally hear him. There's 2 floors between us. Like two sets of stairs and all that, where I am at the moment in here, and where he's watching it, and all can hear is go, Pat! Oh, yeah, that's got to be. He body checks, he doesn't get challenged to the ball, he just literally stands in his way.
They've not even shown it again.
No.
They just don't show these things again. Why? That was a Stonewall penalty, by the looks of it. Oh. See, don't. This is what happens. They nearly scored
They
there.
drop off again, yeah.
Come on. They're there for the taking, and we're just letting them play.
How? That's too easy. And that player is not even that good, is he?
No. I don't think he scored for about 15 years.
Oh, seriously.
Got a corner now. Come on.
You know what's coming. Prepare yourselves.
Oh, God. Just take this. I hate this city. I hate this part about football with managers who just sit back trying to hold on to a lead.
Yeah.
When you're in the lead, try and get another goal because you've got the ascendancy. You've got the ascendancy. You've got them over a rack. Get another goal. But no, you have to put us through this.
It's not even that you're trying to get another goal. It's just you're not trying to, give the other team what they want.
Exactly.
Like if I mean,
Worst.
Yeah.
Absolute worst thing you can do is take off an attacker and put on a defender because that's an open invitation for the opposition to come at you and attack you because it just screams at them. No, we're not going to play anymore.
And unless you haven't been watching the match, you notice that every so often England's defense just basically disappears and they get whatever they want. Oh.
What I'm going to say is my brother is not holding back downstairs. Put it that way. Kane, what is he doing?
Another corner to them.
I've just seen Kane go like that, flying, obviously handle the ball. What an idiot. Lucky he didn't get booked for that.
I can't take this.
20 attempts at goal, 9 on target, 6 attempts from Denmark, 4 on target.
Not bad, is it? We should have scored more goals.
Oh my God.
Sterling, he's still got the energy of I don't know what greyhound.
That's why it would have been nice to see him and Saka on the field together, along with Grealish. If that, if you weren't gonna take off Sterling, but you got players that can just go.
But hey, what do we know, Gary? We're just.
I don't know. I thought I saw them do that earlier. I don't know. Didn't we see that in the game today? I think maybe.
Don't go to the corner flag. Don't please.
Toby's in the chat says, not going to lie, Maguire has been solid tonight. Yes, it's okay. You've done nothing wrong. The booking should not have been a booking for him. He's doing his job attacking the ball. There's no intent to take the player out. It's just a collision.
Trippier is just going to hang out in the corner for a little bit.
They've been solid, really solid the whole tournament out of it. Out of defense. Don't go to the corner flag. Come on.
My brother is going mental downstairs. I can hear him slapping, banging, and God knows what. He's basically, Andrew, he's saying what you're saying. Just to put it out there.
Go on. Look at the space Foden's got. Come on. Get the ball to... What are you doing turning around?
For fuck's sake, Foden.
Foden's even looking like, are you not going to pass it to me? Seriously? You're not going to... Are you seriously not going to pass it to me? He's still standing there going, look at me.
I'm here.
The guy in the white shirt with the blonde hair. You can pass it to me. It's safe. It is safe.
Did you see how much space he had? Foden in the box.
Yeah, again, literally, he's like, hello, guys, I am here, right? This is real. I'm not dreaming, am I?
Am I invisible?
The freedom of Wembley, dog. He could have driven his sheep through there because he had the freedom of Wembley there.
Oh.
That was, he's probably got Southgate in the back of his mind going, whatever you do, do not, you know,
don't go forward.
do not do anything risky. Like try to score because you know what, you might score and
in fact, you might come off,
and then you might get that last goal, and then Harry Kane will not be, the last goal scorer for England, and you can't have that. So
don't score goals because it might make them angry. Look at Foden again. He's like literally got so much space in the box, and they're not getting the ball to him. That's giving the throw away to Denmark. Oh, God.
Wow. So it happens when you kind of like they call it like a prevent over here in some of the sports. You kind of prevent yourself from winning because you're really you're trying to stop the other team, but you're basically giving them all the opportunities, and all they need is one. All they need is one.
All it will take is one long ball to, get through our defence somehow.
Yeah.
And back in it.
And that's it. They're back in it's penalty shoot at them, isn't it? Because no time to react now, really.
Come on! Score! Oh, my God! Oh.
So I'm like 10 seconds behind you, so I'm like looking at this going, all right, Sterling's got it. He's got it. Come on, give him the ball. Sterling, you really could have given him the ball. Why didn't he give Trippier the ball?
I know.
Sterling pass the ball. Never. What's that? That's not now at Man City. You get the ball, you run with it.
Don't smile, Sterling. We haven't won the match yet. Smiling after missing.
How much injury time have we got, by the way? Does it come up your end?
1 minute.
Oh, thank God for that. Come on, man. Almost there. We're almost there.
38, 39, 40.
Oh.
What is Sterling thinking after he took that shot? Like, what was he thinking? Because he hit Casper right in the chest. I don't know.
They've got a free kick. Oh, I thought they had. No, we're playing on. Fuck them. Yes! That's it.
Nice.
Come on! Yes!
We won. We're in the final. It's unbelievable.
It took them 55 years to get back to one, but we're there.
There we go. Number 3.
Number 3. Oh, dear. There we go.
Very nice. Very nice.
T-shirts on back to front and inside.
You never want. You don't want it to be easy, but I don't think it needed to be this difficult.
Oh God, we're in the final. Can you believe it?
And it's at Wembley as well. It's at home. Again, what are the odds? 55 years ago, we actually hosted a full tournament. Obviously, bit different there, but the final was at Wembley against West Germany, as it was called then. We win it, and 55 years later, after failing the first attempt in '96, we're back again here in 2021 in a final, and it's going to be at Wembley on home turf.
I have to say, they're focusing a bit on Declan Rice at the moment. I don't know whether he got the man of the match, but I think he probably was.
No, didn't say, did they?
I think he was. I think he had an immense game today. I mean, Harry Maguire did, John Stones did, but I think the work that Declan Rice did really went unnoticed, and I think he had a fantastic game personally. Sterling was good again. He's always positive. He always gets on the ball.
Does Saka not get a mention?
Apparently not.
You didn't mention him, Andrew.
What's going on?
Halfway through the second half.
Is that you're actually obligated to mention Saka no matter what, even if he wasn't even in England? He was away on vacation. He still got
just there in the background from around.
Saka was easily our best player on the pitch at the time. But I think.
Mark Wilson in chat saying congratulations to Denmark after the trauma of the first match. Obviously, it's great to see him getting better as well as days go by. They have been fantastic with a great effort. Glad to see the Three Lions go through. Oh my days! But no, Denmark. No, as I said, with
Badil and Skinner were in the crowd there.
yeah, they showed them earlier, filming as their tune was pumped into the stadium earlier for kickoff. But you know what's coming. If we win this, they're coming back together to do a rebrand of the Three Lions. It's coming home. You know it's coming this summer if this happens.
Yeah. I mean,
no more years, I thought maybe.
I just wish the manager could have been a little bit more positive because we could have made that a lot easier than it was.
Well, if you use your bench, I mean, you never used the bench, right? I mean, you subbed once in the first 90 minutes. I mean, and you have a stronger bench. I mean,
oh my God.
You know, I'm gonna have to go though.
I'm gonna wrap things up as well, guys. But are you around for Sunday for the big one now?
I'll be around. Yeah. No, this was good. I enjoyed it. Thank you, Ryan.
Yeah.
Thank you, Andrew. Everybody in the chat. Thank you.
Where
can
we find you?
Yeah, we'll do this again. DWTT on YouTube. Don't wait to tweet on Twitter. There's the Arsenal Fan Circle a couple days a week, Thursdays and Sundays. So I guess this Sunday will probably be either a late go or we're going to push it out. So
depending on what happens, we could be here all night.
Yeah. All right. So see everyone.
Oh dear. See you. Cheers, Gary.
Cheers.
See you, Gary.
See you.
Oh dear. Yeah, I've got Southgate on my screen, literally going towards the crowd, pumping the crowd up.
Yeah.
Obviously applauding their support. But yeah. Why did he drag? Again, one negative I've got to take is why he dragged this out so much. He could have had this done and dusted in 90 minutes if he wanted to.
He could have done because we had them on the rack quite easily at some points in the game, and if we'd have had a couple more, creative players who were willing to take that little extra chance, it could have made it so much easier. But I mean, look, England are celebrating in front of their fans.
Yeah.
They're in the final of the European
In a final. I can't believe I'm safe. First time I'm alive, but 55 years we've had to wait for this as a country.
Now we can't lose it now.
I've got a question saying who won. Obviously, you think you give it already, but England won 2-1 in extra time from a rebound, basically shot from the missed penalty from Harry Kane. He goes on to say Italy will win the Euros. I'll be favourite. Don't get me wrong. Italy's going to be one hell of a game, no matter what. But Italy, I think it's going to be too close to call, and I'm sort of cutting two minds here because before the tournament, Andrew, I put a bet on Italy to win this at 9-1. And then the final against England, so I'm caught in two minds. What to do?
Italy were my favourites all the way through as well, but it's a final, one-off game. Anything can happen.
Oh yeah, anything can happen. I'm just like
our defence has been absolutely solid, and the only way that Denmark scored was a worldy free kick. And otherwise, we kept them fairly quiet.
From open. Yeah, we've certainly conceded from open play, have we? So that's a positive to take into it.
No, and I mean Denmark. If they weren't playing England today, I would be praising their performance because I really enjoyed
absolutely fantastic from Denmark.
And it's going to be. It could go either way. Italy are probably the best team, but when I say the best team, are they? I mean, England are. We've conceded one goal.
I think it's. I think they could go. I'm going to put it on there now. I'm going to say it could go to pens. It's going to be that close to the game.
Italy are the best team to watch. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Mancini gets them organised and all. Yeah.
England are incredibly tough to beat now. And on the day, if we can keep the defence as solid as it has been, anything can happen. Anything can happen. I'm not going to say we're definitely going to win, but to get to the final we've made a big step forward as a country, actually breaking that window of losing in semi-finals, haven't we?
And on ITV as well.
Yeah, I know.
Thing is, though, for Sunday, but the final is. I've checked today. The final can be played on both BBC and ITV. I'm watching the BBC myself, but still.
100%. No adverts, and much better. I mean, not that we get the analysis and everything when we're doing the watch along because we don't hear anything, but much better watch on the BBC. So yeah, I'll be there.
I really hope Saka starts because he don't deserve to be dropped. I mean, he came off, but he was the best player at the time. As we mentioned about the whole stream, he was our best player. He was getting the ball and he was attacking. He was just getting the ball and running with it, and he was scaring their defence. I
wish someone would have the bollocks to ask Gareth Southgate in the press conference why did you take off your best player, Gareth?
And then sub that player, and then that player that came on. Why did you then sub him off in extra time? If he's not injured, that match finished. It has finished. It finished 2-1 to England after extra time.
I can't get my head around why he brought Saka off when he was there at the time. He was the only one creating anything whatsoever, and then you replace the person that replaced him as well. What's that all about? At the end of the day, let's be happy that we've won.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Literally, the more important thing is that we won. And we're, again, even though it's sort of co-hosting, but the finals on home turf. We got the majority of the crowd behind us, the player-wise. I mean, and again, it's a bit of reminiscent of England, but in 66, well before our time, obviously. But yeah, the difference was we obviously fully hosted that tournament, and we went on to play West Germany, as they were known back then. 1-4-2 against the Aussies. We weren't even favourites of that game. Even though we were the host and all that, we weren't even favourites going into that game because of West Germany, what they were and all that. It's again reminiscent here. We're not going to be favourites in most outlets and bookies and all that for England and Europe. But we might just get overdone because we've got the players. We have got players that can do the job.
I just wish you'd use more of them. Sancho a bit more often, Foden a bit more often, but as well as keeping Saka on the pitch. You know, there's no point in replacing a really good attacking player who's creating all your chances with someone who you hope to do the same. You want to have someone else to accompany that player.
Yeah,
I mean that's surely what you need when you're on top in the game. You want to capitalise on being on top. You don't take off the most dangerous player and just replace it like for like. You try and double up on that and really create that chance to score goals. That's what wins your games. I mean, anyway, let's. It
is what it is. We've got, as you said, the important thing we keep saying is we're in the final. We are in the final.
Yeah.
Again, I said this earlier on before the game kicked off. I never thought I'd be able to see the way things have gone in my young years and all that. Never actually thought I'd see this.
I know.
All that upset back, the golden generation, so to speak, and they never got. They failed to get beyond the quarter final. The golden generation. This team, and again, hats off to Southgate because he's got this team performing as one. There's no egos, no nothing. They're all together basically. They all love each other basically. Is what I'm trying to say. Has resulted in us getting to a final. They conceded one goal, and that's from a set piece.
That's it. Well, I don't know whether my lads are still watching, but big up Toby and big up George. Great night for England. Thank you for tuning in, you two. It's been nice seeing you in the chat. And I mean, I wish it was a bit more of a confident performance because it would have just made it even better going into Sunday. But at the end of the day, we're there. We're playing on Sunday, and now we are there. Like I said just a few minutes ago, anything can happen on the day. So it's going to be really, really nerve-wracking on Sunday.
And again, this is what we said about Southgate. He's going to earn his stripes again on Sunday because he's now got to prepare these players and make sure they block out all the media stuff and all that. They'll be built up over the next few days over this situation and basically make sure they just concentrate on the game and don't let the occasion get to them, basically. That's going to be the most important thing here.
Yeah, exactly.
Extra time has ended, by the way. There's a question in the chat. It has ended, yeah. Absolutely no problem. Yeah, literally. I was never going to stand for that, and I did what I did, but yeah. Oh, dear. But, yeah, I mean, as you said, you're around for Sunday, aren't you, for the final?
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
just try and get a few more of us on. Try and get as many as on as possible. Make a big party of it, basically, because these come around once in a blue moon, international wise.
Yeah, exactly. Well, anyway, thanks for having me on tonight. Been really good. Been nerve-wracking.
Yeah, I think I'll get my Saka shirt in the next few days, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
When it's after the final, whatever happens as well, then hopefully things might start moving on in the transfer market for Arsenal as well, so it might get a bit more to talk about.
Yeah, exactly. That's that as well. But for bits I said, apparently Kanga's all but done, basically. Apparently, the kid from Mandalet.
Yeah, that's
Ben
good.
Ben might be probably announced next week, because the way things are going there, just holding off until England, obviously, we're at the tournament. But obviously, as of Sunday, that's the tournament's over, isn't it? So, no matter what happens there, we may have two again. If England were to win this, we're starting the season with two players that have won a European Championship with the country at the start of the season.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Oh, days.
Saka's world, wouldn't he? So he's going to be a marked
It's
man.
fantastic.
He's going to be players are going to be defended against him so strongly in the Premier League because of what he's done in the Euros. So just hope he don't get kicked off the park.
Exactly. Again, from an Arsenal perspective, that's another thing Arteta's got to have to work on now in terms of this pre-season, getting the play, or whatever players he's keeping for next season. Have them help Saka out in that sense, to protect him a bit more, because he's going to. Saka will need it. Martinelli's going to need it once he gets it up and running. Come back and he comes up from the Olympics. I think because I mean, just give Tierney all this captaincy bollocks. So give Tierney the armband, and he'll lead by example. He'll fucking grab the ref by the scruff of the neck and go, "Hang on, what the hell?" He'll protect these fucking players. He won't. He's shown it. He doesn't shy away. He got the armband. He doesn't shy away.
Exactly, that's what I was going to say. I don't think he needs the armband to do that anyway.
But you know what I'm saying. Literally, he leads by example, with or without the armband.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to wrap things up now. Again, fantastic. I can't believe I'm saying this. We're in a final, and it's a bit at Wembley as well. Oh my God, Sunday's going to be manic. Well, because I live in London, obviously, it's like, in terms of train journey, it'd be literally, once I get to Hatton Cross, it's in terms of the train itself, it's like a half hour from there, crossing over, going back towards on the other side of the track, basically towards Wembley.
Yeah,
it's going to be manic around where I'm. Literally, flags already. I put my flags up today. I haven't done all tournaments. I put them up today. Everyone else is starting to put their flags up as well. I think the whole. I think there's one place in Feltham near where I live. The entire area is completely England flag crazy. Really? I think we're going to see a lot more of that now in the next few days.
Definitely.
But yeah, thanks to Gary. Obviously, he's left us. He came on as well. I had a laugh with him, and obviously Andrew yourself. Thanks for coming on. Your boys coming in and chatting. Obviously, doing all that, and the regulars as well. He'll be back in terms of Euros for the final on Sunday. And as in the equation, I'm going to be doing a Brazil versus Argentina Copa America watch along 1 o'clock in the morning. I think it kicks off on Sunday. Yeah, because it's played in Brazil, isn't it? So the time difference and all that. So that's going to be Messi versus Neymar and all that.
If I'm still awake, which I think I will be, I might join you for that as well. You have me.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, just let me know. Obviously, we'll chat over the weekend and obviously on the day itself. And I was even on Saturday, we'll chat a bit more as Evie, make sure you're around and all that. And yeah, I'll send you the link. And yeah, because I thought, so was it the other night I did the quarter final against Argentina and Ecuador? It was just me. It kicked off at 2 a.m. here in the UK. And I was literally going to tell you, I'm here and I'm literally second off, I'm just nodding off in the chair, literally, because I'm not. Oh dear! So then I'm coming back around at one point. So I looked at the screen and I can just because I'm watching the playback on it whilst I'm live, and literally I see myself nod off and like this, mouth open.
I know.
Oh dear!
I was watching the Spain-Italy game yesterday. I missed unbelievable. I mean, it's a really, really good game. But I had a really bad night's sleep the night before, and I was watching. And I missed the Italy goal. Completely missed the Italy goal, so I fell asleep. Only for a little while, but I woke up and thought, "Where am I? What's this I'm watching?" And then I remembered, and then suddenly, Italy were 1-0 up. So that was a bit of a bummer. But that was a really good game. That was yesterday. It's going to be tough on Sunday. Make no bones about it. But we just have to hope that we can keep it as steady as we have in the defence and try and go for it a little bit more in the final third.
Yep, and with that, thanks, as I said, everyone, thanks for coming on in the chat and keeping us all company and having a laugh with us and enjoying the game with us and all that. As I said, we're back on Sunday for both them games. If you're new to the channel, you've enjoyed this and had a laugh along the way, do subscribe to the channel, do smash that like button, and we'll see you on Sunday for that. Now, obviously, in between, if anything goes off Arsenal-wise, obviously I'll do a stream for you guys on that. But until then, enjoy the rest of your evening. We're in a final. Maybe, just maybe, this could be happening.